Whoa! The first thing was no, not a cheese. The first thing was a pad on the
Cheese.
Your cheese was delayed. Cheese 5 standing by indeed. Wow. Hold on a second, let me double check my brain's correct.
Oi, cheese.
It was. Hi, cheese. Oh my god, it was me. It was me. Look at me scrolling upwards. Hi, welcome. Holy yuck. Also, hi, Kirino. Welcome, Dara. Dara, thank you very much for the resub. Sheesh. T2 as well. Bread 17. Wait, let me replay that. Hold on. Holy crap. Bread 17. There you go. That's what she sounded like. But she was muted for you.
Yeah, bitch!
No! Look at me, I'm glowy. I'm in my...
Shut up.
Well, now I'm not glowy. Well, I'm glowy, but I'm black as well. The background is glowy. Look. Oh my god, the sun's so obnoxious. Hello! Welcome Tara! Welcome Stewie! Welcome Neil! Welcome Omni! Welcome Maggie! Welcome Sis! Yeah, I'm sorry. Sound alert did not play on the waiting screen. Oh, I thought there we are. Now it's all enough. Nelson! Hello! Omni! And any cat, what's best YouTuber watching? Okay, I'm almost back. All the chaos is gradually disappearing. No, not anymore, it's not. Also, welcome in Myriad. And Death. And Breeslew. Okay, there we are. I think I'm done.
I'm done. My voice is back. Hi. Time to wear your earmuffs. Sloda? Oh my goodness, a name change. Hi, welcome. I'm gonna take forever to remember that. Although the color being the same helps. It's a yuck. It's a muck. Hi. How are you mucking? How are you doing? Thank you very much for the resub. Sheesh. Oh my god, seeing this 14 months is like, as common, whatever. Seeing double figure months in a lot of resub messages is kind of crazy to me. But yes, thank you very much for sticking with me, everyone. Okay, I am gonna hydrate.
Yeah, bitch!
Why? So rude, jeez. Yeah, I'm gonna very quickly get cheese on my face. I swear to God. Been a 5-day spa trip. Stop! With Zai. Wow, that sounds nice. I've never been to a spa in my life. But yeah, hope you're having fun. Hope you're relaxing and stuff, both of you. Before I forget, I'm gonna hydrate now. Friendly reminder to hydrate. Yes. Look. Don't look at how it's like moving into my mouth weirdly. One sec. Hold on. Let me just. Do you hear that? Listen. I have the world's squeakiest microphone stand. Anyway, I'm gonna open it with reverb. Whoops. Bunk the mic. I could do it a bit more actually.
Yeah, bitch!
Jeez. I can't believe you meow so aggressively. And Pussy Jig as well. Thank you very much, Stewie. Finally getting around to them. Not too much delay this time, I guess. Yes, just double checking that it was Stewie. Look at it. Look at this bulging cheese. Yeah, my face tracking does not appreciate it when I stick my hand in front of my face. It's almost like I'm blocking my face or something, right? Wait, what? Why have I been squished? I still like Kirino. Why have I been squished? Is it... are you doing the thing that Nova does with Enlin's emotes a bunch? Where there's like the head pat and the squished tail.
Yeah, bitch!
Oh my god. the squished tail and the... Sorry, the squished head pat and the squished tail. As in, you know, she's been patting the head so often that she squished the endland. Why are you sticking your finger in my mouth? But yeah, hope everyone's alright. People seem to be having a nice time. Death was very relaxing. I can't remember if I responded to that before, but I did read in Marketech. Nice. I'm glad. I love how some emotes can end up looking when you use those the modifiers, the built-in Twitch modifiers on them, because you know, when they don't line up as intended, it can be much more interesting and funny. Look how tall my bell is when I do this. It's like becomes a cowbell. I'm back. Hello. Yes, Stewie. So to get to your chat.
Yeah, bitch!
Shush. Tuesday came early, but I'm not complaining. Yeah. I realized that I'm not gonna be able to stream tomorrow. I realized that early in the morning, late in the night, question mark? Yesterday. Technically today. That's that kind of lateness. Yes. Is my laptop still on? Oh, it is. I thought I heard it getting hot and bothered for no good reason. Alright. Sleep. Sleep!
Eternally.
I wait until you pop up because I'm not wasting cheese. I can only afford 370 slices. Wait a minute. How many standard packs of cheese would that be? I feel like at least... Why am I whistling through my teeth so many times recently as well? This is strange. I feel like you'd get at least 10 slices of cheese in a standard pack, right? That's a lot of packs of cheese. Is this Uke combination? This Uke combination is more scary than evil Uke. Wait, what? The...
This one plus this one? Oh, wait, this one as well, right?
But me wide? That's almost an entire cheese wheel. Oops. Oh my god, I keep bonking the mic. What is wrong with me? Sorry, it's not personal. I'm sorry, I don't mean to. Jeez, it's not personal, I promise. It's not you, it's me. When you see my hand around like this, I'm moving the mic around, and sometimes when I move the mic, my hand away or towards them, I just missed it actually. I sometimes hit it. Anyway, who cares? Hi, welcome, Anycat. Cheesy kitty. No, you. Well, I am kind of cheesy to be honest. But yeah, I was gonna finally be continuing the OpenGL stuff. Oh no, you can't see them! You can hardly see them as they're floating across because it's black glasses against black background of, you know, transparentness. I'll have to slide the window onto view, or I could literally just press this button right here and you'd see it immediately. Behind the scenes view! But look at this, which I can't select correctly. Oh, I can now. Nice. But more interesting than that is this. Ta-da! Oh, actually, more interesting than that is this. What is this? You might ask if you weren't there. Oh no, it's okay. For a moment, I thought that my Twitch chat had disconnected, but it was just that it wasn't scrolling and stuff. Hi, CL, how are you doing? Yes, shaders, indeed. Hold on a minute. This music is louder than I want it to be. Hi. Well, here I am now. And I wasn't even going to be streaming today originally. It was going to be tomorrow, but I can't. Because real life gets in the way sometimes.
Not too shabby. Let me pat your head.
Thank you. Damn it. It never happened. I was waiting for the head pat. Life. Schmeif. I thought that was like SMH for a moment. Life, shaking my head. And then I was trying to work out, wait, what are those other... what are the other letters stand for. So yeah, I am following this guide. Feels weird to even call it a tutorial because it's 523 pages with, you know, a lot. They're not even loading as I'm scrolling too quickly. Oh my goodness, this gets kind of more advanced, doesn't it? Holy crap. Yeah. We're a little far away from here right now, that's for sure. I'm not intending on even getting as far as 3D stuff. Yeah, tutorial. Alright, let me just click back a million times and hopefully I'll end up back where I was. There we are. So many pages of knowledge. Yes, yes, but it is taught in a very gradual way. This music is way too hype. Hold on a second, let's just calm down a bit. Programming playlist, sorry. I don't think I've used a programming playlist for OpenGL stuff yet, but now I am. Alright. There we are, nice. And I'm starting a little bit earlier. It's still gonna have to... Oh, I'm gonna have to stop it like an hour earlier than usual. I'm gonna have to stop around 9 PM instead of 10 PM. So... But still the stream can be like 3 hours long, so it's longer than it would usually be when I'm streaming in an evening. A friendly book. Yes! So yeah, this is what I'm following. So far we've gone through... Well, TLDR, let's just run the final results of what the last stream ended at. It's all appearing on the other screen. Ta-da! We have a triangle. Each corner is a different color. And yeah, we can pass in what we want the... So basically we're defining on the CPU. Oh yeah, right, it handles resizing and stuff, and if I press... What key was it that I made escape? It wasn't escape, was it? It was some other key. What did I make it? 0. The 0 key, nice. And then it shuts down. I think it's a rectangle. Well... it is because I made the window be 800 by 600. If I were to resize the 800 by 800, it should be a proper square. There we are. It can be whatever you want it to be. Art. You may need it in a few months. Oh, the book is called... Oh, good point. Let me link to it, actually. Hold on. It is this. Ta-da! That mentions a hard... like a physical book, but they also released a PDF for free. I think it started as a bunch of tutorials on the website, and then they sort of made a PDF that includes everything on the site. And then they converted that to print as well. Like a physical copy that you can buy. It'd be kind of cool to have it physically, but, you know, especially as a VTuber, having it in a form that I can just screen capture is very nice. I don't have to have a camera just for the book. Hell yeah, spreading knowledge is fun. But yeah, so how it works is, well, let me just have a quick recap of my own code, because God knows I'm going to need it for myself anyway, so let's have a look. Oh yeah, I can probably split a bunch of this stuff out now, can't I? Oh, maybe not, it's not that crazy. So anyway, we do all our initialization stuff. Let's, you know, forget about that for now. Especially as a VTuber, every VTuber should have this book. Wait, that's not what I meant. I meant every VTuber who's programming would probably rather have an ebook. By which I mean a PDF, not one of these shitty DRM things that Amazon sells. Anyway, thank you for the Lexes. So yeah, basically what I do is I define 4 points on the screen, which are going to be the 4 corners of my of the square that I want to draw. 0, 0 is the middle of the screen, and then you've got -1 is at the far left, +1 at the far right, and I think it was -1 at the far bottom and 1 at the far top, which is backwards to what I'm used to. But anyway, and so yeah, so that there is in the bottom left, top right, bottom right, and I also specify a color in red, green, blue, and alpha. And right now, I'm not doing anything with alpha in the shader, which I'll get to in a moment. So I'm only really paying attention to these ones. I think that's not being changed. And yeah, these range from 0 to 1 as well. Well, these range from -1 to 1, but yeah. So this is just normal code that runs, right? So it's like this runs on the CPU, and this ends up in normal memory, RAM. But we want to draw this. Cheese. Which is why we need cheese. Hi, Xia. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Projection matrix for cubes later. Maybe. Well, on this stream...
Yeah, bitch!
Shush! Jesus. I swear to God.
Cheese time.
It didn't even sound like Spot's just given up saying who that was. But I'm gonna guess it was Sizz. Guess I should sit down and code some more too. Hey, if you feel like let me try speaking English. If my stream can make you feel like coding and you want to sit down and it's an inspiration for you to do some stuff, hell yeah, that makes me happy. Welcome in, Xia. Thank you for the pets, but not for the cheese. I nearly said thank you for the cheese. You nearly flipping broke me there. Anyway, so what we do next is... I'll get to what I plan to do on this stream, but TLDR, textures and maybe matrix transformations? Which involves matrix multiplication, which is not a thing that I knew about, because, reasons? Anyway, Stewie went through some stuff with me and basically taught me matrix multiplication and its relevance in 2D transformations and stuff. And 3D, even. We touched on 3D, I didn't fully make the link between stuff. Anyway, I'm just planning on doing 2D stuff, so whatever. Anyway, so those two things are maybe what I'll try to do today. And although the GPU can do those transformations, like rotating and shifting around and scaling, and what do you call it?
Denied.
Yeah, 3D's been denied for now. Although the GPU can do all those things, I would like to try to implement that myself on the CPU first, just purely so that I can, verify that I've got my own head around how these things work. That sounds similar with OCR. Matrix is everywhere. Optical character recognition? I can imagine that would be used in there, yeah. To try to get, the possible font characters to line up with what's on the page. Or is that a different OCR? I don't know. That's pretty cool that you've been doing that. That's interesting. Matrices. Eventually, yes. You're working on your own lang. The shit still corrupts the heap 4 out of 5 times. And I don't know why. Good luck, Sizz. Despite all your aggressive meows, sorry. Okay, so what we first do is we define a region of VRAM, so memory on the graphics card, to copy these into. Then we say, hey.
Yeah, bitch!
We do it for Sizz. We do say meow bitch for Sizz. And then what we do, we define basically, hey, this becomes a handle. So this line here says that this, from this point onward, this shall hereby become a handle to a buffer. So basically just a region of memory on the GPU. And this line says, from this point on, when I refer to the array buffer, this is taking the role of array buffer. And what array buffer means is OpenGL's horrible name for vertex buffer. Basically, vertex slot of memory. Slot of memory for an array of vertices. And then what we do is, hey, this data right here? Well, copy this many bytes of it into the array buffer. So in other words, take our struct, or array of structs, each one of these elements, one for each vertex. Now copy them into this little region of memory that we just said is for vertices. So we do that. This little thing on the end is like a hint to it to say, we're not going to be changing this memory much, so it doesn't need to be super fast memory. This is kind of a recap for myself as I'm going along as well. Be nice, add an aggressive please at the end. Meow, bitch, please. Thank you very much for the hydration and the postage XG. Finally getting to it. Why am I so thirsty? Pretty good, I just had a sandwich. And a mince pie. Because, you know, Halloween's gone, therefore it's basically Christmas Day, right?
Meow, bitch!
Jesus! I'm gonna have to start charging for that. Okay, so we've got all this information about these vertices stored on the GPU. It's in the memory, but before we can use them, we need to explain to OpenGL what the hell is the format of our struct is. Because this is just a struct that I defined myself. You can even include some irrelevant stuff like nyan count, just a dummy thing that I made right there. As and this is also not used currently either. So yeah, you could store it however you want. You could have this first, you could put a bunch of crap in between. So you need to explain how it goes, how it works. Well, really you just need to say how long one of these structs is.
You give pat.
You give put. Hi. Why am I being neutered? Would you from the kindness of your heart, please, oh please, meow, my dearest? Well, you've asked very kindly. Yeah. There you go. Please don't get brain on me, but I put you forward for a few categories on Affiliates VTuber Awards.
Yeah, bitch!
What do you mean, brainwormy? This is, do you mean like, you know, do you mean like, worrying about it too much? Because, that's gonna happen. That's already gonna happen. Welcome in Fartingle, and welcome in GD. Kajit has nyans if you have channel points. Wait, this sounds like a reference to a thing that I should know. Yeah. Welcome, Hoppy Hollow. Hi. Hell yeah. Cats. And a bottle of run. Run. Sorry, the typo's funny to me. But yeah, basically, for those who don't know, there's a streamer named Piffle is her username, and yeah, basically, she mentioned that she decided to add put my name forward for, like, what was it? Best tech VTuber or something, and then I was like, what are you doing? Stop this. And she said no, and I feel super bad now because I haven't flipping done a single dev stream on my Unity streaming setup in so long, like half a year or something at this point. Yes, this is Visual Studio Hoppy. Kajit are the cat people in the Elder Scrolls game. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, anyway, that was very kind of her. I really hope that nothing comes of it because people are going to be severely let down if they come here. Custom game engine is greater than Unity. True. But I needed something that, you know... I needed something that could draw 3D stuff, and because I wanted to be a VTuber, or more like I wanted to use my VR chat model for VTubing, and there was already a Unity project for it, because you need a Unity project for your VR chat avatar, because VR chat was made in Unity, so you need to use a Unity SDK to upload your avatar, which is absolutely ridiculous, by the way, but that's just how VR chat be. So I already was a little bit familiar with Unity, but I'd never written a line of code in it at that point. I'd only ever used the graphical editor, because that's all you need to make an avatar. In fact, you're not allowed to write your own scripts for your avatars, which is a good thing, otherwise just joining a lobby could you know, let someone run literally any code on your computer, I guess. The ones that sell stuff will say like Hadget has wares if you have coin. I see. You can write scripts in worlds. Well, you can use nodes in the udon in worlds, yeah. You still can't write arbitrary scripts, so you can use udon ++ if you want to actually write code rather than doing the nodey programming stuff. Nodey, not nerdy. Arguably the script is more nerdy. Anyway, so we explain how the position attribute is stored inside our struct. We specify how the color attribute is specified in our struct. And at this point, we've got two very similar lines. So if I were not a terrible programmer, what I would do is make like a little dedicated function for this that I just call, that doesn't require all of these things to be passed in every single time. And it just will be like a simple one-liner. Yeah, and you know what? I'm going to do that right now. Let's do that. Let's do a little bit of refactoring. Have fun with the GL. I may even return in time. Well, good luck, Stu. The meow is not free. Wow. Well, when did that why did that happen? Why? Okay. So, let's... what should I name this? Explain... vertex... attrib, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll call it that. Explain vertex attrib, or specify, S-P-E-C-I-F-Y. Specify, explain. No, I think explain is a better, more accurate name. Okay, so what are we going to want? We're going to want the location of the input parameter in the shader. Size of vertex poser, size of float, this. I think I only need to pass in... I think this might be better off as a hash define, actually, rather than a function. Because then I can pass in this, the name of the struct itself, vertex. Then I can just do the name of this ::, the parameter name, if you like. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Size of this, float, false, 0. Yeah, okay, I think I'll do this as a hash define, a macro. Let me write it here and then I'll move it to a better place. So, hash define, explain vertex attrib. And what this is going to do is it's going to call this. Oh, we want to pass in some things as well. So let's call this location. And then we also want the struct name. And then we want the member name, which is position. And then we want the number of bytes to ignore. I think we need that, actually. Yeah, I think that's all you need. So what that's going to do is... yeah, no worries. Thank you for stopping by, CL, and Stewie for that matter. And what that's going to do is call GL vertex attribute pointer using location for this one.
Like, you keep bright, you keep free, blue wrist cat. Soothing, you keep gentle, you keep hugs.
I thought she wasn't going to read the last hugs. Then she came in clutch at the end. Also, that's an unfortunate point for me to stop speaking for a minute. I love the way the cheese came in at the perfect time. So it was like, soothing, Yuki. Cheese! Yuki. That last one did feel a little more delayed. A little bit, huh? Also, welcome in, Nuge. No cheesing. There's no cheese time. Okay, so then we're just gonna do size of struct name, colon, member name over... Oh, I guess I could also pass this... Oh, but we did in lowercase and uppercase. Alright. Let's call it floats. Explain vertex floats. So this is going to be a version of just specifically for the float types, which are honestly probably going to be most things. You can't have a hash define span multiple lines, right? Even backslash wouldn't work for that, would it? Wait, why? Hang on a second. Why is IntelliSense? Oh, okay, right, because it's okay, hold on. So if I drop this onto a new line, okay, then IntelliSense does complain because this makes no sense by itself. If I put a backslash, which shows up as a yen with this font because Japanese code page issues. But yeah, okay, so the preprocessor does look at the backslash and okay, so I can split this onto multiple lines is what I'm saying. Whoops. Nice. So it doesn't have to be horribly unreadable. Nice. So cheese. Cheese. In fact, I can just split this after this point and just put it right there. And then I can put all these comments to the side again, which will be nice. So size of that. Then we have GL float. GL false. What does GL false mean again? Devno! Wait, why just a mid-tail piece? Whoa, wait. Look, the tail piece, like, becomes like an arch as it floats to the top of the screen. Anyway, Devno, thank you very much! Sheesh! I thought someone had used a modifier to make my tail piece become arched. But no, that's just how it looks as it floats upwards. Look at that! Thank you very much for the resub, Devno. Flipping tier 3. How was that 1 1/4 month? Look at that, look at it go. It's like she's getting angrier, so her back arches. Yeah, 1 1/4 years for the actual hell. Oh yeah, right, that's whether it needs to normalize this. So false because it's already in the range of 0 to 1, or -1 to 1. Wait, is that a blush? Wait, what did I say, Nuge? What did I say that was sussy? I didn't even catch myself. I'm disappointed in myself for not catching myself. Size of struct. Whoa, what the hell? My audio just glitched in a weird way. Size of struct name, and then finally this gross looking thing. And I do not need the .x, strictly speaking, because .x is the first sub member of position. So the address of position.x should be identical to the address of position. But I just put .x here to, you know, make sure that I understood stuff. You know, if it worked, then I would understand it, basically. And then we can end the bracket right there. And now I should simply be able to, instead of all of this... Oh, hold on a sec. We also want to call this line afterwards. So let me just add, I guess, a semicolon. And then we'll call this line afterwards as well. Location. Okay. I've never done, like, a hash define that resolves to 2 function calls before. It's pretty cool. This color syntax highlighting seems to be a little bit confused because this one is colored and this one is not. And honestly, I think this shouldn't really be colored at all because it's part of a hash define thing, but whatever. Hi. London, look, I've made my first multi-line macro that calls multiple things. Now I only need to specify 3 little things like this instead of this every time that I do a thing. Hopefully. Haven't tried it yet. We'll see if it works. You know what? I'm going to... Yeah, I shouldn't put a semicolon there. I shouldn't put a semicolon. James! Hi, thank you very much for the follow. I think what I'll do is I'll leave off the semicolon from the last one to force myself to put a semicolon there. Otherwise... Wait, is that how it works? That is how it works, right? Yes, that is how it works. Actually, no, you know what? I won't. Because otherwise I'm gonna get into the habit of thinking, wait, I'm putting a semicolon, that must be a real function, right? Okay, the location there is 0, the struct name is vertex, the member name is position. That should be it. Nice! Now I just need that one line. I can delete all of this. But before I delete it, I want to copy the comments. Or move them, really. Can I do this? Oh my goodness. Is this going to work? Copy. This works. This is amazing. Wait, this is the wrong line. Oh my god, it worked! Did you see that? I only just realized that I wasn't quite showing you all the comments. I just copied multi-line comments up to here, and it flipping works. Unrecognized token though. Wait, unrecognized token? Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what did I change? Huh? It was happy about this a moment ago. Wait, when I put a... Oh, it needs to be the last character on the line. I can't inline comment this. What the fuck? Oh, this is gonna be disgusting. Well, we'll just have to have the comments here then, I guess. Horrible. Well, this makes no sense, actually. Oh, you know what? I'll just do the same goddamn thing. I'll just copy this. And put that there. And comment this whole thing out. Beautiful. I don't know why I was doing it line by line when I could have done this. Wait, how did I do it again? Gross, disgusting, I hate it. You can usually add a semicolon after the macro anyways. Oh yeah, right, semicolons can pretty much go anywhere, can't they? Welcome in, Gabriel! Hi. I find the Visual Studio will sometimes get confused when there is no semicolon. Well, the problem here is that these explicit line continuation characters have to be the very last character on the line. So I can't add a comment. Or it's like, what? It doesn't treat it as a line continuation anymore. Oh god, that's what I tried to do. Whoa, interesting. So if you put a backslash at the end of a comment, it treats it as a continuation of the comment if you put that at the end. Look at that. You can do multi-line comments by putting a backslash at the end of... Wow, I didn't realize that. There you go. Learned a new thing already. Recognize my tokens. Alright, so thankfully you can move all this crap away somewhere now. I wonder if there's a Visual Studio or anything. Alright, let's move this somewhere else. Where's a good place? Let's do it here. Macros for convenience. As opposed to, you know, actually including stuff. I wish I could, like, fold this as if it's a function, but I can't. That's so nasty that I have to have that comment separate. But hey! Out of sight, out of mind, right? Now I only need this one line. So 0 for the position of the vertex. And 1 for the color of the vertex. And that's it. Look at that! Holy crap! That takes up less space. This whole thing can always fit on one screen now, which is nice. Thank you for the patronage! And in fact, these two lines are a bit silly now. Explain how position and color input attributes in pos and
Nice.
in call in the vertex shader. That was wrongly done. Stored in the vertex struct members. Or stored as vertex struct members. Alright, now there we go. Wow, look at that! How clean is that now? I guess I've got to make sure that it actually works. Welcome in Ninja. Hiya, Ninjing. It's good to see more regular C, so now I feel better about writing Go myself. Well, wait a minute. Where is this underhanded compliment? Or backhanded? Alright, does it still work? That's a real question. Because I will also need a third line when I'm explaining the UV attributes, so. Nice! Nice! It flipping works! Alright, we can begin the stream now. 49 minutes in, let's start adding new stuff. Under backhand. Under backhand. That's your palm. It's a colourful square. It is! Why is this page not quite fitting? There we go. Ain't it great when you get stuff to work? Yes! And it feels, well, similarly satisfying when you've just refactored something that looked gross before into a literal one-liner. But twice. So, took two-liner, I guess. Okay, so they're wanting to...
Nice.
Thanks. They're wanting to, animate stuff, so... Oh, wait, I haven't done this actually. Where did I get the... Where's the colourful thingy? Okay, so they did the colours last. Welcome, Titled, and thank you for the pats. Hi, welcome. Wait, why is it not seeing me smiling? I can't be squeezing my face into any...
Not too shabby! Let me pat your head.
Any harsher file. So a smile. Thank you, Exia. Okay, there we are. I restarted my face tracking. Now it's way more sensitive. I can do this. And I can do this. Without having to contort my face into ridiculous extremes. No. Cutest hiccup ever? Wait, I don't even have a memory of hiccuping. It just happens. I'm sorry.
Not too shabby.
Stop.
Let me pat your head.
Actually, no, don't stop. My pats are okay. Thank you. That's not a pat. God damn it, Raw. Welcome in, Raw, there. I'm trying to scroll. Okay, so what they did before they did the colourful stuff, which I skipped over because I really wanted to get colours working, is they animated. Thank you, and then for providing the matching pats to go along with the cheese. Where was the thingy? I've lost it. Where were they using time? There it is. They were doing this horrible. Wait, no, I did that as well. Didn't I do this as well? I feel like I did this as well. I can't believe that. Wait, why was there a glitch at the left side of the screen? Was I wide? What the hell? Why was there a glitch on the left side of the of my screen then? I didn't think the lens post-processing effect was still active. That's weird. Welcome, Liquid Cake. Stop! You don't need to reach for my head with anything. Cheese, a hand, and this is for pets, but not for eating. All right? Nor with a baseball bat. What? You need to reach with, squares either. Stop! No! Oh, I'm back. Hi. You don't need to reach with squares either. You misread it? Oh, you missed. Wait, you missed? What? Oh, you accidentally grabbed the back of my neck instead of the The top? I don't need to grab my hair either. Okay, where's the thing where we're drawing? This is not it. This is where we're initializing the scene. This is the main loop. Oh, we did do animating before. I forgot about that. It wasn't nicely looping or anything, but stuff. And then I modified the shader to not use a uniform, but to draw using the color of the vertices that we store. Okay, so in that case we can get rid of this crap. And hi, Ultras, I will give pats. In fact, I'll do it right now. I'll stop putting it off. I'm sorry. Welcome. Also. Pat. Wait. Pat. There you go. My hand was weirdly rotated there. Okie dokie. Alright. So. Animating colors. Wrapping. Is that stuff? Okay.
Denied.
Stop! Wait. Why denied? What did I do? So I'm just shouting stop now for no apparent reason. I'm broken. Your cat is defective. I hate to tell you, everybody. I might recommend that you take it back for a refund. I didn't know it was a redeem that would pull you away from what you're doing. That's fine. If I wanted to, I could just... Well, I can't really right now because the camera's up in my face. I could reach and give a pat, but it's not gonna work real. Denied to your secret C programming club. You mean your C? Crate programmer club? Fine, I deserve that one. No worries, Ultras. Alright, so we've done this, we've done the colors, blah 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 blah. Okay, next. Oh, god damn it, we're still not getting to textures! Okay, they're wanting to make it so that we don't have to hard code the texture in they're wanting to make it so that we don't have to hard code the shader in the C code anymore, so that we just read it from a text file. I can tell you right now that we are not going to be using C++ file streams to read this. This is going to be done with standard C in this household. Thank you very much. Fopen, freed, and close are good enough for you and me. Wait. Open, blah, 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 blah. Next, we need to compile and link the shaders. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Oh my god.
Jeez.
Why?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah, nobody has got time for any of this. I want to get to textures, alright? I'll do the classes next time. I've been speaking too much about textures. I'm gonna be accused of false advertising soon if I don't actually get to the textures. Then I'll get to reading the things from file later. The shaders from file. For now, I'll just continue hard coding them because, well, I literally just said why. Hi, Sento, how are you doing? A false advertisement? Pat Devna. But yeah, well, welcome. How are you doing, Sento? I don't remember the puns, apart from false advertisement. That's pretty cool though, that you've been trying out shaders. Nice. Ignoring the mountain of homework. Doing well. Good job managing to ignore it. I'm kind of thirsty, so thank you very much for the hydration as well. Posture check as well. There we are. The demon has escaped my body. I've been exorcised, so
cheese.
All's good. Except for the fact that there's cheese on my face. Jimmo, what is the meaning of this? Yeah, the cheese does work. It's been working a lot tonight. actually hasn't broken yet. Twitch's redeems thingy is what do you call it? The pub sub thingy is maintaining a connection. I'm quite impressed that it's working as any web server should. Wait, what is that? Space invaders? Oh, is that going to be the monster that escaped? Alright, textures. Alright, finally, I get to read. Textures. We learned that to add more detail to our objects, we can use colors for each vertex to create some interesting images. However, to get a fair bit of realism, we'd have to have many vertices so we could specify a lot of colors. This takes up a considerable amount of extra overhead since each model needs a lot more vertices and for each vertex, a color attribute as well. Yes, if you want detailed things, that's true, but I can actually see... Holy yuck! I can actually see that for some things, you know, colors, vertex colors might be more useful. Or, you know, the same similar size. Same or similar size. Like, I don't know, where you've got crap loads of skin that's all the same color and stuff. Well, no, you'd... no, that would still be wasting a lot of... Yeah, it'd be the same amount of VRAM, wouldn't it? Yeah. Also, yeah. There you go. Oh no, it wouldn't be the same amount of... Wait, wouldn't it be more VRAM to have a texture? Well, it really depends whether you want more details between the vertices. I'm pretty sure that's what it boils down to. If you only want the color to change on the vertices, then it seems relevant. Anyway, I do want more detail. I want to be able to just have a rectangle or a square, basically, and move it around, and that is the sprite. And, you know, it's represented by an image with some transparency, ideally. It'd be nice to get to alpha as well. Okay. What artists and programmers generally prefer is to use a texture. A 2D image. 1D and 3D textures exist, so I'll pass on those for now. Think of a texture as a piece of paper with a nice brick image on it, neatly folded over your 3D house, so it looks like your house has a stone exterior. Why did I read something around there as stoner? Because we can insert a lot of detail, we can give the illusion the object is extremely detailed without having to specify extra vertices. Hi, Emma! What is that? Emma Dilemma Virtulunian. Virtuluna, Ian. I see. Got it! I decoded it! Welcome! How are you doing? Yeah, this is kind of working towards a game of some sorts. It might be a game that kind of plays itself. I'm honestly very far from it being a game at this point. But hopefully, soon, we're gonna have, you know, images that can be drawn on the screen like this, rather than what I currently have, which is... this. Thank you for the follow. Soon, Dreamhack, indeed. 3D texture sounds like something I want to look up. Not sure if the pun is intended. Oh my god, I didn't even realize. Okay, so what am I currently making? Sorry, what game am I making? Well, it's moving towards... I kind of got, what was the name of it again? Peggle, right? There was a game that a friend of mine was playing called Peggle. And in it, it's a game where you have, a world, the screen is like this. You got a bunch of circles all over the place, which are like pegs. They're all the same size, not like this at all. And at the top, you have like a person that you control, and there's like a, well, it's basically just a turret, like a cannon, and you shoot. Pew! And then the thing that you shoot is a ball that has physics, so it might go something like this. Down, boing. Boing. zzz. And for every peg that you hit, it, you know, you get some points and it disappears after a while. And there are many different stages, and every now and then you get a different character at the top. And each of these characters has like a special... This looks really sus now, look at it. And one of the characters had a really cool special ability, which was it would kind of auto-aim within like plus minus a few degrees of where you aimed. So it would like fine-tune your aim to maximize your score. So like if you aimed in this direction, maybe you were off slightly, so it would bounce and then only hit like maybe 2 pegs or something. But instead, it might just tweak it to go like, you know what, I think I'll aim 1 degree further this way, because if we aim this way, then we'll hit this. And then, I don't know, maybe we'll hit this, and this, and then this, and then this, and whatever the physics are doing, I don't know. But it was really interesting, because it was sort of, presumably, internally, it was like doing a little bit of a brute force search, like, you know, through a few different angles. And like it just took a couple of seconds and then fired. And I thought that was so cool. The idea that it could be like simulating the whole shot for multiple different things behind the scenes. And then you just see the best one. Like it's really showing off. I thought, that'd be kind of cool. That'd be fun to program. And then I realized, well, making anything in Unity is a pain. Says the person who made this streaming setup in Unity. There we are. I got to shell it because one day I'll eventually get back to working on it. So I thought, maybe I can use this as an opportunity to actually finally start learning OpenGL. I would like to try to do this in C. I like C, the language, rather than C#, which is what Unity uses. So I thought, alright, I'll learn how to draw stuff in C with OpenGL, and then I get to use C to make the fun thing as well. So TLDR, I'm slowly walking towards maybe a kind of Peggle clone game, but it's probably just going to be one that plays itself to try to shoot at the correct angle. Sorry, I don't know if you're still here or not, but if you are, there you go. I've finally finished answering your question with a very long-winded answer. Apparently Unity supports 2048 by 2048 by 2048 textures. Gigavoxels. Oh my god. An auto-peg? Last time I made anything with it, I cut everything to 1K and nuked all the maps. Despite this, VRC was still completely insufferable. Wait, I feel like... You can always use C++ as C++? As C? You mean? Wait. That's a black screen. Where's my code? There it is. This technically is a CPP, a C++ file, but I'm really just using only the C features as much as I can. Except for this one line, which is now part of a macro. This here, this colon, is what unfortunately separates this from being C and C++. You know, if I didn't have to do this, which I technically don't, but the alternative is way messier, then yeah, I just wanted to get the size of a struct member, and yeah, you can do that in C++, but in C there's a very cursed way of doing it. You have to like instantiate a struct, and then look at its size of, and then just let it be discarded or something? I don't remember. But yeah, having to like allocate some memory just to be able, at runtime, just to be able to tell what the size of a thing is, instead of just knowing the size of compile time. I'd rather not do that. Why choose the ACL? Why? Yeah, VRChat has issues. Performance issues. Alright, no worries. Thank you for swinging by, CL. Have a nice rest. Yeah, generally VRChat is, it's a number of materials that is the issue. Or material slots, or materials as well. Is that even a question? I love cheese. Alright, fine. I guess. Still does? What, VR chat? Yes, it certainly does. I haven't been on it in a long time, actually. I still haven't learned my way around the new menu system on VR chat. New menu system that's been there for like half a year or more now, I guess. It's so impossible to find anything. And like, it's not just my experience either. Like, I had friends who also just stumbled upon features they didn't even know were in there because they're so badly marked about where they are. And, you know, like maybe took like an hour when they were actually trying to find something. Like the avatar scaling thing, I don't know if they fixed this now, but they put it in the radial menu on your hand. Then you have to go into... I can't remember where it was. I can't remember. It was named something really unintuitive. It was in a really unintuitive category. Something like UI options to be able to change the size of your avatar. I can't remember. It was really weird. It might still be like that. I don't know. We can hope that they might have improved it, but anyway. Next images. Textures can also be used to store a large collection of arbitrary data to send to the shaders. True! Like, wait, are they meaning things like maps about which areas should receive shadows, which areas should be shiny, emissive, all that good stuff? Below you'll see a texture image of a brick wall. 1. Mapped to the triangle from the previous chapter. Okay, how is this not a brick wall? What is the note we need to look at? Oh, okay. It is a wall. It's from this location apparently. Left right before the EAC update and drama. Ah. Yeah. I still want to do VR stuff, but fell off after that pretty hard. Could see someone still fighting for a good experience. Hey! No! I am completely... I've given up hope that they are... You know, I have absolutely no disillusion that they're trying to make something that people actually want. As soon as they banned, you know, a whole load of quality of life mods and then took, what? A long time to half-assedly implement a percentage of those mods. I realized, yeah, okay, I don't think they actually really care about people's experience. They have to install anti-cheat in a social meeting up with people game. Hey, you're not allowed to cheat in this game of chat. You might make friends too easily or whatever the aim of the game is. Anyway, in order to map a texture to the triangle, we need to tell each vertex of the triangle which part of the texture it corresponds to. Each vertex should thus have a texture coordinate. Right, the UV. I think shaders are allowed to mess with textures, so I guess you can just use them as a byte array if you like to commit evil. That'd be pretty interesting. So it's possible to like read from them and not just like sample a point within the space of 0 to 1, which is like interpolated, but you can like access the actual values directly at specific coordinates, like, you know, coordinate 82, 13 or whatever. Well, I guess byte number, something if it's a 1D array. That sounds kind of nice. When you say mess with, I was first imagining like writing to them. But there's already uniforms that you can use for that, right? So... Probably would need to change some OpenGL code around, but I believe that's basically what texel buffers are. Texel buffers? Read-write textures like that are rather common in computer shaders. Interesting. I don't think I've done writing to it in a compute shader. You can change the sampling mode to the closest point. True. But I'd still rather access by an integer index than rely on floating point errors to just round to the right number. Feels bad to me. Accessing an array by a float just feels fundamentally gross to me. But welcome, Mao no Musume. Sorry, I never said earlier. Did I say hi to Liquid as well? God, what a terrible person I am. It is what it is. True. Okay. Each vertex should thus have a texture coordinate that specifies what part to sample from. Fragment interpolation then does the rest for the other fragments. Oh my god. So fragment meant pixel, right? And yeah. Texture coordinates range from 0 to 1. Why, jeez. I think you said hi after I yeeted you, which is very forgiving. Oh. Yeah, you tried to get rid of me, but you can't get rid of me that easily, apparently. Well, you can, but only for like, I don't know. How long is it? 8 seconds or so. Texture coordinates range from 0 to 1 in X and Y. Remember that we use 2D textures? 2D texture images. Yep. Retrieving the texture color is called sampling. Texture coordinates start at 0, 0 for lower left to 1, 1 for upper right. I'm really not a fan of this, the high number being at the top rather than at the bottom, because in my head, a bitmap starts at the top left. That's 0, 0. That's what I'm most used to with like screen coordinates, bitmap coordinates. For the following image shows how we map. Mind you, I guess if you, as long as you're consistent, you could be like, you could be couldn't you just make it however you want it, and then at the very end you just flip the entire screen somehow, and then suddenly it looks how you expect. The vertices that you expected to appear at the bottom but were at the top now appear at the bottom, and the pixel content of each texture of those is also flipped around. Specify 3 texture coordinate points for the triangle, bottom left and top right. Okay, so I already have modified my struct to include UV coordinates. So positions of an image that should be drawn at this vertex. By default, the middle of the image. But yeah, so if I wanted to draw a texture onto this rectangle, I could just specify, you know what, I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna do it in advance. .uv. Oh yeah, right, I think this is a, was this a ++C thing as well? Oh no, it wasn't, this was a C thing, but I had to change the version of C to a later version to be able to do the dot something equals, you know, initializing, what do you call it? Members of a struct. Okay, so for the top, the bottom left, that is 0, 0. Right, because, yeah. So that's the part of the text I wanted to read from. I'll just copy and paste this to here and here as well. Top left is going to be 0, 1. Top right is 1 and 1. Bottom right is 1 and 0. Okay. Alright. But we're not using this yet. So we probably need to explain the... You know, I'm just going to go ahead and do it. I'm not even going to read the guide yet. I want to see if I'm starting to understand this well enough that I can, you know, do things myself. So location number 2 in the shader, I'm going to assign to UV. I kind of almost want to hash define these. I should just call this like location pos, location color, location UV or something like that. Wait, can you do that? No, you can't if it's part of a literal string here. But you could... No, you couldn't, could you? So things within speech marks are never going to be replaced by hash-defined things, right? If I wanted to like insert something that's been hash-defined into the middle of this, there a way I could even do it? I know I can concatenate like that. The question is, oh, well then I could literally just hash define the location to be a thing here. Beginning with a quote, and then the location, then ending with a quote. That would work, right? But then I'd have to hash define the location without speech marks and the location with speech marks. And remember which one I'm using where. It's kind of nasty as well, actually. Is there a way to like... there's not really, is there? Oh, let me have a quick search. See... how do I explain this? This is always the hardest part, trying to explain the problem. See... I can't switch to OBS! Thank you for the pats. It's too late. Let me replay them. I wanted to see. Thanks for the pats, Yuki. Anyway, welcome. Hi, Cabbage. How are you doing? I couldn't get OBS back in time. I was in Alt-Tab hell for a moment. Okay. No!
Fromage!
See... Define... How do I explain this? What is it? Define macro within a string literal? Or not really define a macro. Just use a macro within a string literal. How to use macro argument as string literal? Wait, what? Huh. Someone's trying to do basically the opposite, which is kind of interesting. Look at this. So they want the var, in quotes, to become this. And apparently you can put hash, and then it becomes a string? Is that what I want? I think that might actually be it. I think that might actually be what I want. Yeah. Is it? Will that work on a macro itself? Like, what's the order of the find and replace operations that it's doing? So basically, if I were to do this, if I were to... VAR is ruining the flow of football matches. What is that? So if I could do... Oh, is that the thing that stops the filthy liars from, you know, acting like they've just been shot? Unfortunately, they haven't just been shot. And then you show the replay and they're like, yeah, they never touched you. And then they're like, oh well, back to the game. No. You should be fired for doing that. Anyway, so if you hash define... We're going on some amazing tangent rants for like 5 seconds on this stream, aren't we? So if I hash define location pos, for example, as 0, like this, then obviously I can insert this into here, right? That, oh my god. Take a closer look at that nose. Sorry, at that no. So you've got that, right? However, if I wanted it here, then would it work to do end that string, start that string, and instead of 0, this gets inserted, but it needs to be a string. But doing this inserts the literal location. Wait, it's highlighting it as if it's... Okay, once again, it's highlighting being really misleading. Because look, it looks like it's it's highlighting the color of a macro, right? But it actually says that it evaluates to location equals location pos. So that's not what I want. So
Vroom vroom near you can stand meep meep.
So with this, no, it seems you can't stringify a macro itself, huh? You would probably need to use string format. String format. I'm not sure what you mean. Like sprintf? Whoa. This is interesting. Look at this. You get... Wait, so this is 6. Could x. Replace it with hash x. Oh my god, really? Wait, this is doing actually what I wanted. Wait, really? So you need to define another macro to turn the macro into a string? Alright. I just want to see if it's possible. I'm curious. I'm in too deep at this point. The curiosity is killing me. Hi, Kindred! Cute cowgirl with a beautiful voice who makes music and codes? Well, oh, hi, Kindred! You're from... The person I rated the other day, Pin, right? Pinhook. Had Piffle on the mind because she was reading me recently, but I don't think this was Piffle, this was from Pin, right? But hi, nice to see you here. I honestly thought that anybody who followed for the music was going to be sorely disappointed when they saw, oh no, what is this nerdy shit? Oh, you made her music. Oh, that's pretty cool. Nice. CVB 20. Oh my goodness, okay. That also looks like something that's going to be done at runtime, Myriad. Wow, it's only done once, so whatever, who cares. But let's see if this works. Macro to string. X hash X. Alright, let's see if that works. Stop!
Jeez.
I'm not so sure about beautiful voice, but thank you very much. Always happy to support fellow musicians. Oh, thank you. Why are you trying to optimize copying data on initialization? Copying data on initialization? What? I'm just trying to make it so that I don't have to hard code everything. Well, you don't need that anymore. Oh my god, it works! Can I see what this entire thing evaluates to? Wait, shit, no, now it's just saying layout location equals location pos. What? Do I trust this tooltip? Is this correct? At this point, macro to string hash X. Hash X. Wait, shouldn't that... That's defined as 0. Hash X. I don't understand how it's becoming location equals location pos, not in quotes. I thought that this thing here should put it in quotes. I thought that this should result in that. Right? I guess that's true, Kindred. Your voice is seriously already. Shush! Enough! No rizzing allowed. It's not actually a rule, but it should be. Okay, hold on a second. Let me go back to Stack Overflow. Help! Okay. So we hash define 6. Then you have to hash define the thing here with X. What? then you have to, oh my god, I can't even speak. Then you have to hash define another thing to be this, and you use the another thing? What? What is this crazy chain of macros calling macros in order to just make a number have speech marks around it? Quotes. What is this? I can't drag this window off screen. Third time's the charm. You shall cease with the compliments. Cease! Thank you. You're very kind though. I'm happy if you... Oh my god. Black screen. I'm happy if you enjoy it. So macro to string int internal, and then macro to string calls macro to string internal. Now does this magically work? If it does, what in the name of God? It works.
Yes.
Location equals 0. It says now why? That is so absolute. What in the what? Why? What? Huh? Right.
Yeah.
Stop! Also, hi Ryan, how are you doing? Yuke prefers cheese to compliments anyway. It's not true! Shish! Right, this actually works. I do not understand why. As someone said here in the comments. Stop! I think it'd be useful to explain why having just this one, the middleman macro, is not enough, and that you need this what do you call it? Abstraction of an abstraction. This must be what it's like when people say they have no clue what I'm doing with music, because I have zero idea how to code, and this is all lost on me. I have zero idea why this nonsense is happening as well, or why this nonsense works. Sorry, I should explain. Okay. So, maybe I shouldn't actually. This is probably not the best introduction to coding, because this is nonsense, and I don't understand why it works. Let's just not dig too deep into this. This is all temporary anyway, right? Because I'm eventually not gonna have it all hard-coded in here. Well, when I move to not having it hard-coded, it's gonna suck actually, because I guess I'll just have to do some find and replace on the text that's read from the file, and replace something in here with location. I don't know. I think it has to do with some intricacies with argument expansion. What is all this cheese? Why is there so much cheese suddenly? Just concisely clarify the entirety of coding. Yeah, I'm sorry. Why can't I do that?
Cheese.
Stop!
Cheese.
Expand on my arguments. I'm trying to scroll up on Twitch chat. Oh my god. Stop!
Fromage.
Why so much cheese? 2 + 2 = 4.
Oi, cheese.
I guess, unless you do 2 plus something else 2 = 4, and then it becomes speech marks 4. Why are you clapping me? Is this the sound of many cheese slices hitting my face? Alright, so this is locations in the... Oh my god, now I'm putting hash as if it's a comment. As if this is Python. Why is it so loud? What the hell? Why are these claps like stuttering across the screen really slowly? It's actually running really smoothly on my program, but it's been captured as a crap frame rate. There's no way I can show you that really. Does it look like 30 FPS to you? It does to me on OBS. Oh, let me try switching to game capture. One sec. Okay, it's game capture now. Is that any smoother? No, it looks the same to me. Does this look really low frame rate? Or is it OBS doing the thing where it looks bad on my end? And it looks smooth to people on stream? Looks fine to you. I'm really curious. Oh yeah, it is smoother on stream. Definitely it's smoother on stream. I've seen a couple of frame drops, but on my OBS it looks really jerky. Interesting. Interesting. I just had a quick look on Twitch, on the stream on Twitch. That's weird. Cause I'm looking at like my I bring up my streaming setup thingy, like directly, not looking at it on OBS, but actually the Unity thing, and that's like silky smooth. So I don't know why or what's up with OBS. You ever have those days when you eat half a kilogram of chocolate? No, no. I can't say I ever have. That sounds not like a fun experience. Do you happen to do coding comms? I could do. I have never done it before, but I am not averse to the idea. I only just recently started taking music comms. The week before last. Reminds me of a variable argument logging function template I once found. Basically generated thousands of one-line functions with different arguments to just log something. Oh my god. Interesting. Yeah, you can feel free to like DM me on Discord. There is a Discord server if you want to slide in. You don't have to, and this is not me trying to shield myself. It's only because you were expressing a thing. But yeah, nice to meet you as well. Thank you for stopping by. I want to eat 500 grams of chocolate. That sounds wonderful. I don't know. How does one give a round of applause? Type a bunch of claps, I guess. You deserve to shield yourself. Shush. That's a single clap. Oh, now there are more people. Why are those pointing fingers so enormous compared to the rest of the flying bubbles? Yeah, take care. Thank you for stopping by. You're very kind. Locations in the shaders of... what are they even called? Attributes? Is that what they're called? Attributes. Oh my god. My ears! I don't want to imagine so many people clapping at once. This is... triggering imposter syndrome. Templates out of control. True. That is me pointing out this being really weird. You pay handsomely. Oh, for having eaten so much? Oh, can you commission me to make a fart simulator in C++? That's actually not a what is going on with my silence? Immediately! Stop this! Exclamation mark.
Käse.
Damn it. That might be slightly interesting because it would be a bit like, oh my god.
Damn it. The sensor wore off. I was gonna try and drum to it while being censored. Stop this exclamation mark. Yeah, stop exclaiming. Jeez. Yeah, such a thing might be interesting, Fatingo, because it's almost like a physics simulation.
Jeez.
Anyway, why am I evil? You may never know. Such is the way of the Yuke. Locations in the shader of... Locations of attributes in the shaders. Position 0.
Oh, I wonder if you can have positions that don't start at 0. Could I just always make like UVs position 2 across different shaders, even if they don't have anything at position 1 or position 0? I wonder if that's a thing that's possible. And if it is, then I guess there's some limit to the number of, you know, the position number. Was it like 16 or something? Shade my balls. Okay, locations, blah, blah, blah. And horrifically cursed macros to convert an integer macro to a... Oh, to put quotes around the result of an integer macro, i.e. turn 0 into 0. Alright. Thank you for the pasta check. Maybe I should call this macro as string. Shush. No making loud noises by throwing cheese at my face. The sound is very distracting. The fact that I can only see through one eye now is not distracting at all. Thank you for the hydration though, Ascendo. And the pasta check, you know. Oh god, oh god. Oh man, where did that go? Hold on. Oh, there. I flipped my lid. You should be able to always bind position 2, but there might be some performance penalties when you have empty slots. Interesting. Sounds like a problem for future you. What is this? What have I done? I dropped my lid? Why are you applauding that? That's not a good thing. Okay, what was the other one? Color, right? Location, cool, 1. Location, UV, 2. Okay, that's it. Now, everybody, everywhere. Wait, what's the complaining about? What? Oh, as string. Okay, so that's location of position, and this is location of color. And we are about to have UV as well. So let's... Wait, no, we're not gonna have that in the vertex shader, are we? Oh yes, of course we are. That's the only way that we can get information. Right, we're going to pass information in from the beginning of the pipeline. And we start with the vertex shader. That passes information on into the fragment shader later on. Okay. Let's call this UV. And this is going to be a vector 2. Nice, we've got a vector 2, a 3, and a 4. Now we just need a vector 1, also known as a float, right? Okay, and then we just pass out. Fatal. Oh, this is kind of gross. Alright, then we pass along vert UV on the output as well. Space before semicolon, honestly. That is going to be vert UV is the in UV. And this one can read in the identically named vert UV. In vec2 vert UV. And out fragment color. Yeah, we only care about the color in the end. And then somewhere in here, somewhere we'll sample a color from a texture, which also somehow needs to be passed in. I haven't got to that stage yet. Okay, right. I think at this point I need to go back to the guide. Or tutorial thingy. You gotta pass it through the vertex, because the fragment will interpolate. Yeah. I'm also going to pass actually the texture though. That reminds me, I've been using the same stainless steel water bottle with the same lid for around 15 years. Sheesh. No one but you is able to stand it upright on the first try because it's so dented and scraped up. Oh, are you not able to sort of push it back? The triangle's fine. Would you like to see a horribly cursed hash define? Which calls a hash define? Which calls a hash define? Yeah. Alright, back to the guide. The triangle is the same as before. Okay, so I've done this. I did a few cursed ones in the fixed point number thing. Nice. It's seen that much concrete at high velocity. Oh, you have... Okay, that's fixed. Alright. Damn. I wonder what it was like before you fixed it. UV? Me too. Oh, that reminds me. Oh my god. I watched... Okay, so I finally watched the first episode of The Amazing Digital Circus the other day. Oh my god. It's right up my alley with the mix of, you know, existential horror plus comedy. I mean, that's dark comedy, isn't it? Hashtag that's dark comedy. Hi, Alcamina! And, yeah, really looking forward to it, but almost wish that I hadn't watched it and had just watched it, like, in 3 years down the line whenever they finish it, because, now I gotta wait! This is the problem with watching anything that's currently airing or being made. You can't just binge it. But you know what I can binge? Murder Drones. Another series by the same maker. And, yeah, you saying V. UV? Reminded me because, yeah, V is the name of one of the characters in there, if I remember rightly. There's a lot of single-lettered name people. It is a little hard for me to remember which letters are used, but yeah. Yeah, recommend. Also another one that hasn't finished airing yet, so I also ended on a cliffhanger, but at least I was able to binge a bit beforehand. Apparently they're going to make episodes 7 and 8 in spring 2024. Yeah. You know how sometimes when you have an ad, it puts the stream on the corner? I have never had that yet. I want it, kind of. I would like that over the ones that take over the stream, but since they were just taking over the stream all the time, I used a totally not ad blocker, so yeah. Now look what they've done. I have the stream on the... I've read that. You have the stream on the corner and the main area. Double uke. Oh, interesting! What the hell? That's really weird that it just... So it must create a separate player that then moves down there and comes back, rather than moving the main player down and creating a separate player for the ad. Huh. I'm camp descriptive compound noun. Wait, what? What? That's done, but maybe I have to write a bunch of tests. Alright, nice. Have fun, Stu. Welcome in, Imgeyser. I can never remember Geyser, right? We've been watching Planet Earth 3. What is Planet Earth 3? Is it... Wait, you mean the... Isn't that the thing that was made for, like the David Attenborough thing? There was a series called Planet Earth there, right? I think that was it. Guys are nice. I'm sorry, I have a feeling I made the exact same mistake before. That's cool. I like those as well. How are you doing, cutest Jukia? I can't see her, sorry. I'll ask her when I see her. You've only got the crappy Yukia. I can answer your question if you want though. But the question wasn't for me, clearly. The small corner player is just a separate player with the same video as the stream. Yes. Bunch of stuff I can't read. In fact, if you're on Firefox, which is built-in picture-in-picture, you can picture-in-picture it and unmute to continue watching while an ad plays. Oh my god! Nice. I think I might have disabled picture-in-picture on desktop Firefox. Can't remember. Or is it a thing, one of those things where a site needs to ask for permission to do it? Texture coordinates usually range from 0, 0 to 1, 1, but ones if we specify coordinates outside. Okay, I've already read all about this, but I will read it again for the benefit of the stream. Because I read this offline. It should appear as a button on top of a player, but you can disable it. Okay, I must have done. The default behavior of OpenGL is to repeat the texture images if you are like trying to reference a section outside the 0 to 1 range. But there are more options. Repeat the default behavior. So these images, okay, be prepared to be annoyed. For anybody who's used to using Unity and would have liked really sharp textures for some part of their model, but they don't want it to look aliased from a distance, be prepared to be annoyed when you discover this is possible in OpenGL. Slight spoiler. Okay, so the default behavior, blah, blah, blah. Mirrored repeat is the same as GL repeat, but the mirror flips around like this every time it repeats. Clamp to edge. The result is that anything below 0 and anything above 1 just repeat as the last pixel. Or clamp to some specific color. Yep. So repeating and flipping, clamping to the edge, clamping to some specified color. And you can set them separately for both horizontal and vertical. Is that what it is? S and T were X and Y, weren't they? Yeah, equivalent to X, Y, and Z. The first argument specifies the texture target, which we haven't even made yet, right? We haven't even made a texture yet, right? And it's telling us how to set one up. Yeah. Okay. The first argument specifies the texture. We're working with 2D textures, so it's that one. Second argument tells us whether it's the X or the Y we're wanting to change, and then the last one says how we deal with things outside the range. If we choose the clamp to border, we must also specify a border color. Okay. I'm probably gonna want it to clamp with my usage. Maybe for a background I'll want it to repeat. You're not getting cat food ads. Instead I get an ad for Gillette/Razor. Why? I liked it when Twitch was actually doing cat food ads. That made me really happy. Do I need to start mentioning... Wait. Hold on. Did I not... Wait, what is the stream title? The stream title is Cat Tries to Draw Pictures in Triangles, etc. Okay, I thought it was because I mentioned cat and stuff in my title before that it gave cat food ads, but it's not doing it now? That's horrible. I wish I could actually, like, specify the type of ads that I'd like to be shown as well. You know. I would like cat-related ads. That's the one that's going to make me the most happy, and then after that, I don't know. I don't know. Computing-related? I don't flipping know. Ads for some dumb esport event. Well, I feel like Twitch is probably gonna force that kind of ad as well, no matter what kind of streams I select to... No matter what kind of ads I choose. If they were to add a choice for ads, they'd probably always want to shill game stuff.
Cheese.
Maybe cheese. Maybe they'd shill cheese as well. I would hope that Amazon has a better ad algo than read title. Well, you know. Who can really tell what Jeffy's doing? Change the little platforms with the recently followed bits sub with cat food cans / bowls with the username. That's a really good idea, but I do not know how to... Oh, wait, now that I can make my own shader... Huh, now that I can make my own shader, I could actually make it look like it's embossed. Couldn't I? And I know the silly trick for the camera looking at a render texture to get the text. Yeah, I've learned some things since I made this system, haven't I? This could be your cheese brand. Oh, you're thinking I could do like sponsored advertising by actually making the cheese slices say like, I don't know, flipping Edam or, you know, cheddar. That'd be really interesting. Not sure if it's still the case, but I'd heard that Twitch used non-targeted ads. That sure seems to be the case, based on what I've seen, which I actually prefer for seeing myself. I would be more happy if other people were being shown cat stuff. But, you know, I'd rather not, you know, have my data used for targeted ads. Anyway, I feel like I've missed a bunch of chat. Let's have a look. OpenGL, you're in for a ride. Hell yeah, I am. Unity doesn't let you set the filter for magnification and minification separately. That is correct. It's extremely annoying. So this is now what we're talking about. So this is nearest neighbor resampling. I'm gonna skip over a bunch of stuff because it seems to just be teaching you what nearest neighbor and bilinear means. But assuming that people know that, yeah, what I wanted to mention is that so on this here, on my skirt here, you might notice when I'm far away. This is as far away as I can get right now. Hold on, maybe I can. I can't really move any further away. Hold on. Do you see how it's kind of aliasing? Yeah, there's a reason for that. Because I want this to appear really nice and sharp. Wait, actually, no, it shouldn't be looking. It shouldn't be aliasing, actually. It shouldn't be aliasing because I changed how the. Wait, is it aliasing? Is it? No. No, it used to alias. Now it's all part of one material, so that they all share the same texture, and the texture has the same properties across all materials, which is to not use nearest neighbor sampling. But before, that skirt used to be its own texture. And this was when it was just a horrible waste of space, you know, one really large texture. And I didn't want it to be so high resolution, right? So I made the texture lower resolution. But then it makes it look blurry from a distance. Unless I used nearest neighbor resampling. And then because it's vertical and horizontal lines, right? That's it. I don't want any blurring between them. I want it to be nice and sharp. And it looked fine when you zoomed right in. It didn't get blurry at all, no matter how close you got. Perfect. Thought the naive you until she zoomed out and realized it looked like crap. Yeah, so either you have it looking bad at a distance or bad close up on Unity. But hey, look, deep within OpenGL, well, not really that deep, we're only on page 57 out of 523. Look, you can set, you want nearest neighbor interpolation when you're seeing the texture at a small, well, this is kind of backwards to what I wanted, actually. I wanted bilinear for when it's shrinking the texture, and using nearest neighbor when it's magnifying the texture. That is, it's being drawn bigger than real size because you're close up, right? Like OpenGL supports that, and I assume this is not like a super new feature, right? So I would assume the DirectX, what is the DirectX version minimum one that Unity needs nowadays? What, 10, 11 or something? I would assume that you can specify this in DirectX, right? So why can you only specify this or this for both of these? Why? Anyway. Yeah, there are another rant. Man, we're really getting through the rants today, huh? Unity rant now. Feeling nostalgic. It's been a while since I had a Unity rant. Not sure if it's... given the number of people who have no hair getting shampoo ads, that sure seems to be the case. Nice. Need a pointer stick. What? You can SDF that. Can you at least use nearest neighbor with mipmap? Yes. I think that's what I ended up doing. Which does make it look less bad. I think I did that in the end. Not sure. Although, no. I didn't want to do that because then that looked like worse than it needed to from a distance, if I remember rightly. I can't remember. Thankfully, I don't need to worry about that anymore because I've re-atlased my textures and everything. So so that it's just referencing the same part of the texture over and over on my skirt now, rather than having like the entire texture repeating, like actually in the PNG file or PSD file because it's photoshopped. Thank you for the pets, Maggie. Yeah, rather than that, it's just like I've got one thin strip of the thingy that is referenced over and over, forward and backwards. If I remember rightly, I might be wrong.
Post.
But I think I was able to make it that way. White cheese. Less gooden, more badn't. Yes. I concur. Likely if you plan to view stuff at shadow angles and isotropic filtering. Yes, I do that. Linear interpolation alone doesn't solve aliasing when making stuff small. True. That's the whole problem. Oh wait. Oh right, okay. Okay, so yeah, you can choose whether you want this to look like this when you get close up or this when you get close up. They should really have shown an example of what it looks like when it's viewed from far away as well. So when you're scaling down a big texture, in my opinion. But they didn't. What is that? What is that emote? Mate drink? Mate drink? What? This sounds like someone in a pub being really aggressive, telling me to finish my drink. Mate drink. There you go, my eye is now hydrated. They might show in the map part. I'm not entirely sure why in linear interpolation doesn't solve it when it's being drawn at a small size. Tile on my texture. Thank you for the hydration, Stu. And the posture check. Alright, bitmaps. Imagine we had a large room with thousands of objects, each with an attached texture. Yeah, there's smaller versions of it, and you can tell it how many smaller versions you want it to automatically create when loading, which is really nice. Oh yeah, right! When switching between bitmaps may show some artifacts like sharp edges visible between them. So you can fade between the two different bitmaps, which is also known as trilinear. So basically, linearly interpolates between the two closest bitmaps and samples via linear interpolation. Linear interpolation works best when your samples are about as spaced as the size of a pixel. I think I see? You got an ad now, finally. Wait, what? No! Oh, wait, so it moved me down to the corner and the ad was not even playing and the mini player crashed? No! No! There. That's my emotion floating across the screen right now. Well, you can probably see it. Okay, so creating is cumbersome, but you can do it all with a single call to GL generate and bitmaps after we've created a texture, which we still haven't learned how to do yet, unless I've accidentally skipped it, which is quite possible because I've been being impatient. Not even sure what the ad is for. The perfect ad! Ah, God, I just hit my elbow on my desk. Okay, so one of these was... A common mistake is to set one of the bitmap filtering options as a magnification filter. This doesn't have any effect since bitmaps are primarily used for when textures get downscaled. Texture magnification, so the mag filter, doesn't use bitmaps, and giving it a bitmap filtering option will generate an OpenGL invalid enum error code. Okay. So for when you're minifying, you can use also these. When you're... So you can use those or those. But when you're magnifying, you can only use those, is what it's saying, right? Okay. Alright, loading and creating textures. Let's get to it. By the way, what this is referring to is takes the nearest map to match the pixel size and use nearest neighbor for texture sampling. Yep. So this nearest map, nearest, and linear map nearest. These names are not intuitive at first glance, whether it's referring to nearest map nearest, whether it's referring to, you know, which thing is the nearest and which thing is the linear. So these two are like, so essentially, if you are to choose options in Unity, you have the options of no filtering, bilinear, and trilinear. So if you have mipmaps enabled in your texture, then nearest is this one, and bilinear is this one, and trilinear is this one. If you have mipmaps disabled in your texture, then nearest is this one, bilinear is this one, and trilinear is there is no trilinear, because trilinear is referring to blending between two different mipmaps, and if you've got trilinear disabled, then yeah. That was linearity between the two mipmaps. I feel like I've only read 3 of these. Have I read all of them? Nearest map and nearest neighbor for that. Nearest map and nearest neighbor for that. Okay, this is if you're doing... Okay, so this is... Yeah. Okay, so nearest map... Sorry, yeah, nearest neighbor interpolation, but blending between mipmaps is not a thing that's available in Unity, I guess. This one. It just increases the number of things that are being linearly interpolated in Unity. So 0 of the word linear, 1 of the word linear, and 2 of the word linear. But this combination is not used, if I'm not mistaken. Bilinear, high linear, trilinear, and fail linear. This sounds very derpy Yuki. Okay, now if you have the texture very small on the screen, when the texture is sampled, it'll sample at every screen pixel. Screen pixel. How do I keep whistling through my teeth? I can't even do it on demand. It just creeps out sometimes all by itself. The samples will be very far away. Yes. So the final result will skip a bunch of the texture pixels. Yes. And miss any detail. The one after the mipmap refers to the cross mipmap interpolation. Yes. And the first one is texture. Yes. No trilinear. Yes. Also, welcome back, Stu. Welcome back. Okay. So linear is just for if the sampling is a little bit not quite perfectly lining up with, you know, if the sampling size on the screen is not quite matching up with the size of texture in memory, but they're not off by more than half, I guess. Wait, what? What is this? Yes, what music am I playing? This isn't my music. Could have my music again. Sample spacing should be close to the pixel spacing. Okay. Okay. Loading and creating textures. Let's do it! The first thing we need to do is actually use textures. Sorry, the first thing we need to do to actually use textures is to load them into our application. Texture images can be stored in dozens of file formats, blah 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 blah, and this is where they start. They say use stbimage.h, and I waffled about this off-topically on my last stream, so I won't do that again. Actually, I might. I need to remind myself how this works in. I think this is this project that I put it in, right? Test image. Yes. Oh yeah, right. I forgot I actually made the proper test image thing here as well. Let's just remind myself what this does. Boop. Too small, you get blurring. Too big, and you get aliasing. Okay. KOI image loader. Not today. Okay, so we got this. Whenever I see this loading in the background, I get suspicious that something's crashing. Because of what I did. Alright. 3, 1, and 3 channels we've chosen to use, so it should be in 9 bytes. And this image that it's just loaded is... test.png, right? Yes, test.png. And it's on the wrong screen. Here it is. Ta-da! You see it? Don't blame me. There it is. But that's with interpolation. It's not bilinear. It's Langzos. I don't know how you're meant to pronounce that. But yeah, if we just turn that off, well, completely, then ta-da! Red, green, and white. And I tested that the values are read correctly. It was like 24500 for the red, 02550 for the green, and then 3255s for the white. It's an attempt linear. An attempted linear? I actually don't know if Langzos is used when upscaling. It might always be like a bilinear kind of thing when upscaling. No, that's not true. That's not true. But I feel like it's more noticeable when it's downscaling, because I notice the blurriness more. Anyway, so we can load an image file. That's nice. In fact, yeah, it's already a one-liner, isn't it? Well, two-liner. You need one line to define a space where it's going to get stored, and then one line to actually... Well, you don't even need that line, actually. Just this one line really is all you need. So you really could do it in one line like this, in fact. And you see if that's false, and if it is, you panic, and if not, then you calmly go ahead and use stuff and then free it. I'm assuming that you can load in the image and then call an OpenGL function to load that into VRAM and then unload it from your normal RAM. I'm assuming it can just stick around in your main RAM. Oh, sorry, I'm assuming it can stick around in VRAM. And not unload automatically when it runs out or something. Alright, so yeah, we can load it, generating a texture. Okay, so we do this old thing again, where we make a gluint, if I remember rightly. Gluint? Yes. Option A to see individual triangles, blah 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 blah. Okay, so let's add to this function, which I had just been reducing the amount of crap in earlier, and let's add more crap to it. Load. Just gonna get my hand tracking working again. You can even ask for the image back from the GPU if you need it again. That's kind of cool. I cannot think of a use case for that, but nice to know that it's possible. I assume that's possible for anything then. I assume you can read stuff back from any buffers. If you want to save a screenshot... What? I mean, I just sort of want to be able to read from the buffer then. Render texture. You have to make a texture for it to render to? Do you happen to be an NVCC expert? I do not. Is that something to do with using hardware acceleration to encode video? I feel like that's the only place I've seen those 4 letters. Something to do with FFmpeg for encoding video. Unfortunately, I'm not. NVIDIA GCC? I do not know. Sorry, I'm sorry. Hi Meteora, bye Meteora. Hi Smash. You kind of need to get the image back if you want to, for example, render slowly to a file instead of the screen. Okay, thank you for the pat, Smash. Alright, load a... Well, firstly we're going to define a region of VRAM to hold a texture. So, I guess that's a glint. Wait, what is the EBO again? EBO rectangle. VBO rectangle. Thank you for the follow! El Teva? Is that correct pronunciation? GCC is an open source compiler. Okay. But NVIDIA has made their own version? Their own fork? Is it to do with compiling stuff for... Oh, okay, it is to do with compiling stuff for the GPU. Okay. No, unfortunately I know nothing about that. That's a cute emote, by the way. Meteor. This is fine as well. Compile for hardware accelerated stuff. Yeah. Okay, I get it. Unfortunately, no, I know nothing about that. Sorry. So VBO is vertex buffer. So that's an array of vertices, right? EBO was for vertex indices. Right, what is a texture known as? Wait, is it not a buffer? Gen textures. Ah, so it's not a buffer. Okay, they're treated differently, so it's not a buffer. It's a texture. That's really annoying. Well, actually, it's not really. I'll just call it texture. Perfect. What should I call it? Rectangle, because it's going to be for the rectangle for now as a test. GL gen textures. I want a single texture and pop that into here. The handle for it, which is probably just going to be 1 anyway, right? Or is it 0? I forget. Probably 0. I mean 1. Probably 0 means it's not used. Because it's not assigned. It's unassigned. Alright, so gen textures. First text is input. How many textures we want to make? Yep. And just like the other ones, we need to bind it. So any subsequent texture commands will configure the currently bound texture source. Okay. So we're gonna do this line that says, hey, whenever I say GL texture 2D, I mean this thing I just made. Okay, so following how I've previously done it, store texture in VRAM. We haven't even loaded the texture in normal RAM yet, but let's just do GL bind. Was it texture? Because it's not buffer. Yes, texture. And it was GL texture 2D. Wait, 2D array? Sounds interesting. Multi-sample array as well. 3D. Right. Stop looking at stuff you don't need. Or you could if you want, but don't. Alright, texture is... that. Rectangle, I just typed by mistake. Why are we pointing at a wave? Open my source. Oh my god. That's... I never thought of the pun of like opening a jar of sauce. How? How? As in an array of 2D textures at this binding point. So if you like had a bunch of icons all the same size or something, you could just define the start of all the textures back to back. They're generated with GL text image 2D. Okay, right, here we go. And min maps as well. Alright. Let's load our thingy, shall we? Let's load a texture into normal RAM. How did I define it before? Define the positions. Okay, whatever. Load a texture. Load an image file to use as a texture. Alright, so we do this, what was it? A pointer to bytes, I guess, uint8t, yep. Img data, let's call that img rectangle in a specific case. Oh, if you're wanting to do it all lowercase. Wait, how did I start doing this lowercase thing? Why was I doing this lowercase thing rather than this? When did I start? Why did I start doing that? This is a bit unlike me. Haven't done this kind of naming convention in projects for a long time. Bugs me. I really don't want lowercase img. But now if I'm making it uppercase, I've got to change everything else. Alright. What? Wait, how do you do everything on this one? Alt-A. It's Control-Alt-Enter on Visual Studio Code. VBO rectangle is VBO rectangle. VBO invert settings is... What is it flipping doing? VAO invert settings. And text rectangle is gonna be this. I'll do it manually for some exercise. There we are. Massive exercise right there. Why have I put a comma instead of a semicolon? Were there any others? Where was I using lowercase before? Maybe in the drawing place. Oh god, I'm doing it everywhere! Why am I doing that? Oh, because when I was doing it here, it was like the first part of a shade of virtue frag. Why was I doing that? Is it because... Is that what they do in here? And I just started copying it without thinking? Is that what they did early on? Can I blame them instead of myself? Looking for where they start talking about shaders. No, they gave it a much bigger name. Which does also use camel case rather than Pascal case, but okay, whatever. Sad. Or you had multiple textures used in that mesh. Color, normal, emissive. Ah! Interesting. That's a... Yeah, okay. That is a use case that I can see using in the future, yeah. Yeah. Cat makes a mess and then runs away. How typical. Shh. It's fine. I'm fixing my mess. Program... No, screw it. This is too much. I'll put it back. I'm putting it back. Abort. Okay. Image rectangle, there we are. Equals, was it STB? Load? Shoot the bullet? Load. Was that not it? It was. Oh, STBI load. And the file name, let's see. Res / something. Alright, what do we got? What's in my... I'll show you what it is. Firstly, we have this, which you saw earlier. Then we have this. Beautiful. And then, one of these is not like the others. Let me turn back on smoothing. Boop. Yeah, Stewie was teaching me some stuff. I don't think we're going to get to it this stream, but hopefully we'll get to at least a texture on the screen this time. The other stuff will be if I want to move stuff around. Or rotate even. Okay, so let's load res / Yukia underscore Mia.png, which was the original name of it. So, wait, what was X and Y? What was this again? It returned the width and the height, didn't it? Yeah. Can I just not be interested in width and... Oh no, I will need to use width and height actually, won't I? I'll need to tell OpenGL about it. Alright, fine. So width and height... Oh god. Right, and you need to request the number of channels available. Or is it alright? No. You need to tell it the number of channels that you want based on the number of channels available. God, I was hoping I wouldn't just have to copy and paste the entire thing, but... Guess I am. Width, you can know. Alright, so we've got width and height and chans avail. What are they really? What are they really? Ing. Was that assigned 32-bit? I can't fucking remember. Okay, so you can put the information about the width into width, the height into height, and the number of available channels into there. And then I'm going to request 3 channels. I need to remind myself how STB works. STB image. This is taking so long to zoom, oh my god. Is there a way to hide? Yes, nice. Okay, so... Excuse me! So info is there. Where was... STBI load? Here we are. So you can pass in 0 and then it will just load... Wait, replace 0 with 1 to 4 to force that many bits per pixel. Okay, or components per pixel. So bytes per pixel in fact. Why is this looking weirdly blurry when I select? Are you seeing this? There's like a white unhighlit area above the thingy. Why is it doing that? Does it get worse as I zoom in further? It does. What the hell? Look at that. Let me screenshot that and zoom in for you. Look at this. What is that? Why is it not aligned? What is this? Amazing. Anyway. I feel drunk when I have this selected. Okay, so I guess if it's really stored as only 1 channel, it's going to duplicate and make 3 channels. If it was 2 channels originally, then that's grey and alpha, in which case it'll convert it to red, green, and blue that are all the same as grey, I assume? Wait, hold on a sec, there's an information right here. An information. A singular information. If the desired channels is non-zero, channels in file has a number of components that would have been output otherwise. If you set it to 4, you'll always get RGB A. Even if there were only 3 originally. So I assume you'll also get 3, even if there were only 1 or 2, grey or grey alpha. If you select 3, it'll always... So 3, even though 3 is more than 2, I'm assuming it'll discard the alpha. You won't get grey, alpha, and some other value. You'll get red, green, and blue. Alright, let's give it a try. I'm saying I want 3 channels. If White Duke plays with the laser light, is it a wide pointer? Okay, I like the pun. What is a wide pointer? Is it just a pointer that's 64-bit instead of 32-bit? But yes, it would be, because if I'm holding it, it would be wide. And then I assume the width of the particles emitted by the laser would also be wide. Size of Duke. That's a wide one, yes. Okay, so alright, so here we're preparing to store it. We've stored it in RAM. Here we're preparing to store it in VRAM. Yep. We've bound it. Oh my. And now that it's bound, we can start generating a texture. So I guess generate... Wait, my hand's stuck. Move! My hand! So generating a texture means... Yeah, so a texture is separate from an image, so make a texture from the image. And they use GL text image 2D. Alright, let's have a look at this. There's a bunch of arguments. First one is the type, I guess. 2D in this case, yeah. Second one specifies the bitmap level for which we want to create a texture. For which we want to create a texture for. If you want to set each bitmap level individually, but we'll leave it at 0, yes, and then we'll just do this. The third argument tells OpenGL what kind of format. RGB, sure. Fourth and fifth sets width and height. We saw those earlier. The next argument should always be 0, some legacy stuff. Come on. Now I have to type it to see what it is. GL text image 2D. Border is what it is. Okay. 7th and 8th specify the format and data type. I wonder if border was like so that you could wait, hold on, let me test something. Okay, my mouth is being tracked correctly. Maybe that was where you used to specify the extra color of that gets extrapolated out past the borders when you choose border resampling. And now, just to avoid breaking code, they don't use that anymore. You have to specify it somewhere else. Okay. 7th and 8th specify the format and data type of the source image. So this is what we want it to be in VRAM, and this is what it is currently in RAM. And it's bytes. Okay, so you could have it stored as floats, I guess. Nice. And the last one's the actual data. Or pointed to it, I guess. Boredoms. Wait. Oh, boredomer was that meant to be? I thought that was like boredom. Once it's called... Stuff. Alright, so let's do it. The target is GL texture 2D.
Boredomer.
Frev, there you go. Just when we need him the most, he shows up. Thank you. Hi. I error. Don't worry, I error too. Level. Was level bitmaps, was it? Yes. We want RGB. The width is width. The height is height. The deprecated thing is deprecated. Format that it currently is RGB. The type. What was type again? Oh yeah, right. The data type. So unsigned byte. GL. Unsigned byte. And then finally, the pointer to the pixels, which is img rectangle. Wait, this is already a pointer, so img rectangle. What? Img rectangle is undefined. Wait, I only just realized this is still running. This entire time this has been running. I was thinking, wait, why are the errors appearing on the right-hand side instead of the left-hand side? Img rectangle is undefined. Oh yeah, right. Because I started falling back into my usual way of naming things with capital letters at the beginning. Okay, let's comment this out. I don't really need any of this anymore, actually. Let's just comment all of this out. Whoa! Amberdev! Hi! Welcome in! How is the weird cat and chat today? I personally am alright, but yeah, welcome in Amberdev! How is Amberdev as well? Thank you very much for the raid. What were you up to? What were you deving today? I don't know if you're actually deving. Comfy Android raid. That is truth. Amberdev is a comfy Android. I'm gonna see if I can pull it out of the Twitch API before you can respond. Yes, managed. Oh, okay. Never mind. It doesn't show the title. Hang on a second. I'm rotated weirdly. Why am I... Okay, there we are. There we are. Head pads. There you go. Pads for the Android. Ta-da! Oh my god.
Cheese.
Stop!
Käse.
That is more cheese than anyone deserves to have thrown at them. Arguable whether I need cheese thrown at myself in the first place. But yeah, hi everyone! How are you doing? Ouch, I just bumped my flipping mic stand. Cat licking the cheese. Hi. I'm a strange cat, and I'm currently trying to learn OpenGL stuff in C. We are reaching the point right now where I'm actually finally starting to implement textures. So we're gonna have more than just let me show you what it is currently. Let me just comment this out so that the stuff I added doesn't inevitably make it crash. This should still run, right? I think it's in a state where it can run. Trungle. Hold on, bear with Visual Studio, it's trying its best. Whoa! Jeez. It failed. Okay, nice. I've broken something somewhere. Well, I can't show you what it used to look like because there's a problem. Yeah, sad, no trunk. Thank you for the pads to send to. Apparently I need them right now. But yeah, thank you very much for the raid. Eventually, I do stuff in Unity sometimes, I promise. All of this stuff that's moving around on your screen right now is made in Unity. Half a year's gone since I last worked on it. I'm starting to feel bad that I have to, like, qualify every time I mention that I haven't worked on it in a year. So eventually, I'm gonna feel so bad that I will actually work on it again. That's my theory, anyway. Sorry. I almost spilt it on myself and that resulted in a slurp. Thank you very much for the hydration, Ascento. Why am I being applauded? Yeah. There we go. I have stretched as well. Posture checked. Welcome in Yana Cat as well. Why the cheese, sir? You don't have to be like Myriad and throw the cheese at me. Yeah, the reason, the way they did that was, wait. Myriad, did you, like, have stuff queued up to do that? Or did you just start preparing all of the redeems the second you saw a raid come in? Because when I'm doing a shout-out for a raid, or any other reason, my streamy thing pauses redeems for a moment, basically. Queues them, so that they can't get interrupted. Because I have some more obnoxious redeems that I might not want to interrupt.
Hi, weird cat.
Hi. I swear she only read 2.
Hi, weird cat.
Hi, weird cat. Thank you very much for the resub, Doc. How are you doing? Welcome in. I know about your pause thingy. Just started spamming when I realized it's about to happen. I see. I thought you might have had to load up different tabs so you could, like, you know, get the cheese redeem up on all of them and then just go like click through all the different windows. That's really impressive that you were able to trigger the redeem that quickly. If it was just one window, I don't understand how you did that. Alright, let's see if I can fix it. I can fix it. Wait, is that the problem? Is the problem that...
Uh-oh. Speaking of obnoxious redeems... Hello there. Oh! Is the problem that... Stop! Hey! You're responsible for this. Don't put me in jail. Wait, no, Amber, you're not responsible. Spitfire was responsible. Spitfire was very responsible. Hi, Fairy. Have a like in these trying times. Modding for Zai? Yeah, no worries. Man, if Zai is streaming, I think I may raid her later. Not right now. Alright. Does that fix it? Let's see if that fixes it. One second. Yeah! Okay, there you go.
It works now. Sorry. Speaking of obnoxious redeems, there you go. That was one of them. There you go, you got your Trungle! By the way, feel free to take care of yourself. That's 2 Trungles, actually. Red, blue, and yellow, and then yellow, green, and blue. Wait, is it in that order? Quadrungle! Quadrungle! Hell yeah! I had not heard of a trongle before. I feel... Neil! Ah! My head! Wait, hold on. Let me move into the proper position. Wait. Stop! Wait, can you bounce off my hands? Hold on. Ow! Ouch! My neck is snapping off. Okay, thank you very much for the bits, Neil. I was gonna try to touch them, then I realized, wait, I can't... I don't want to do this. I don't want to, like, move back and potentially dodge all of your bits. Wait, that sounds really weird out of context. But yeah. Thank you very much for those bits. Sheesh. How are you doing, Neil? Hi. Wait, I'll move back now. No, I'm not gonna dodge your bits. A hype train is close. Really? Really? I mean, I'm very appreciative. I can't believe Twitch is trying to do the scam train already. Larger screen resolutions means I don't gotta scroll for the cheese redeem, and there's only a few pixels between the redeems and the menu button for the redeem itself. Oh, right. Alright. Nice. Sounds like you've really streamlined or, like, muscle, you know, got the process of doing tappy tap. I don't know. Down. Exa is excited about the train. You're great. Nice! I'm glad. I personally am worried as well. Cannot speak for everybody. Okay, so the reason that was just complaining when this was turned on, I think is because of the warning. Oh yeah, I should mention, right, I'm actually following through this, guide book thingy. If anybody else is interested, let me drop the link in the chat. It's, like a free thingy. There it is. They mention a book, but they also released it for free as a PDF. Yeah, it's a 523-page PDF that really goes into details of, you know, from scratch of how to use OpenGL to make stuff. We're very basic at the moment, you know, around this point. Hold on, where is it? Where is it? There, this point. And we're just now getting into textures here. But it goes quite far. You can end up with like actual, you know, 3D stuff and what looks like here post-processing of bloom and stuff. Sheesh. Yeah. I am not intending to do... Oh my god. Oh my god. Scary stuff? Yeah, I'm not intending to... Oh, Skybox. Oh, cube map, actually. I'm not intending to go that far. I just want to make a 2D thing. Alright. We're not there yet. So, where are we? Before this... After this... Here we are. Yeah. So, I've just reached the part where I have, loaded into normal RAM. Where is it? Here we are. Load an image file. So we do this with this one command, stbi load. Is this me or is this? Oh, I commented out. Yeah, because it's a new thing. I was wondering why it was colored green like a comment, and the reason is it was a comment. So we've loaded this texture in. By the way, the texture is this. I don't know which screen this is going to appear on. This one. Good. And we get the width and the height of it. Oh my god, I can't. No! I'm literally just trying to select. Okay, there we are. And then we define a region in VRAM to hold it. And then we store it. I want to break this up into multiple lines to comment them. Normal RAM as opposed to weird RAM. Yeah, right? It's not uke RAM. Well, this is uke RAM. This is normal RAM. And I think the reason why it crashed it was not because of those lines that I just uncommented, because they were commented already. But I think it's because I defined a variable here which... is that... Okay, hold on. It's one of these three lines that's causing the crash. Let's add this one back and see if it is okay with it. Yes, it is. Okay. Let's add this one back and see if it's okay with it. I think the reason it was not okay with it is because we weren't... this guide warned about this, that if you declare a variable but you never actually set it, it's silently removed when the shader is compiled behind the scenes, and that this can lead to obscure errors, or not obscure, but what's the word? Not obvious why are occurring errors. Confusing, let's call it. That's not the word it used. Inaccurate? Okay, yeah, there we are. There's a problem there. Wait, assignment of incompatible types? Oh, never mind. It's just because I defined this to be vec2 and I'm trying to set this vec4 to this vec2. Never mind. Never mind. Was that really the only problem? Let's put this line back now as well. Man, if I'd actually read the error message, huh? Yeah, literally that was the problem. That was it. Amazing. Turns out reading error messages is useful. Who would have thought? Okay, and it's not actually crashing when we're doing all of this image loading stuff either, which is really nice. So maybe this is actually working. But let me just break this line down into multiple things so I can comment it and stuff. Width, height, 0, how it's stored and where it is. Okay. So this is so this means, what does the binding mean again? For now when referencing array vertex buffer, we are talking about VBO rectangle. So this is from now on when referencing texture 2D, we mean text rectangle. Okay, so let me look at this comment of this horribly cursed macro. Don't look at this too much. Wait, no, this one's not the cursed one. These are the cursed ones. But I wasn't able to put inline comments for this because if I want a line continuation, I've got to have this backslash yen at the end of the line. If I add a comment, suddenly this isn't at the end of the line, so it doesn't think this line's being continued on the next line. Continue my line. Obscure errors. Cloud. Error. Wait, the error is hiding among the clouds? Is that what that is, Cabbage? Error. Error. I need to better... I need a good voice for Derpy Longyik. It's like... Error. I don't know. Sorry, I'm just making cringe noises. I should stop. I'll stop. I'll never do it again. I'm sorry. Yeah, what the hell was I talking about? Oh yeah. So, alright, so texture. We want the texture to end up in VRAM in RGB formats. Are we gonna want alpha actually? I feel like we're gonna want alpha in the end, but... Yeah, I think I want alpha in the end. Yeah, I want alpha. I'm deciding. I'm gonna say 4 channels, please. RGB A, and eventually I'll use the alpha in the shader. I'm not going to yet. But for now on, let's just waste a third more VRAM. And normal RAM. Although I'm gonna unload this from normal RAM once this is loaded in, but yeah. Let's just waste 1 more byte. I'm tongue twisting myself. Rainy with a chance of seg fault, oh no. You're head patting the error. Okay, so this is original texture has this width and height. So texture in RAM. Texture currently in RAM has this width and height, and this is texture currently in RAM is in this format and data type. And this is the actual data. The actual, so pointer to the actual bitmap bytes. Hi Clunk! How fair the triangles? Well, currently it ends up as, hold on. This is where we ended up last stream though. I promise I've actually typed some lines of code to do more than this, but it's nothing visually apparent yet. I have to, it should not require too many more lines. I think I'm getting an image loaded into RAM. Well, I know that I'm getting an image loaded into RAM, and I'm thinking that I'm loading that into VRAM. I'm gesturing too quickly for my hand tracking. Yeah. The last piece of the puzzle, after I've finished commenting for the benefit of future Yuke, is to make the shader actually use the texture, because right now it's just using vertex colors. So for the 4 vertices of the rectangle, I'm specifying a color: blue, red, yellow, and green. But I'm also specifying coordinates on a texture. So I want to shift the texture from using this to using this. Thanks for going to my TED Talk. However, it's not over yet. Yeah. I am trying. Finally, I'm skipping the part where they advise for you to actually make the shader get loaded from a file so that you're not editing C source code or GLSL within C string literals. Because I wanted to actually get textures working. And after this, I think I will skip to actually making it load the shader from a text file instead, because then it's going to be easier to edit the textures. And you know, wouldn't even need to recompile the C code. But yeah, how's the clunk? How are you clunking? How are you clunking along? Sounds like a plan. I just want to see a texture on the screen, honestly. We've just been looking at colored rectangles for too long. Oh, now we're going to look at a rectangle with even more colors. But, you know. So this is, what was their excuse? The variable is called border, and they say legacies. Some legacy stuff. Ugh. But I wanted to know what the legacy stuff was. Been going along, unpacking, and maybe fiddling with your little software renderer project. Nice! Wait. Did I know about a software renderer project? Did I know about a software renderer? Is this like a standard renderer where it outputs like, you know, a bitmap? Or is it a more clunky renderer where it outputs, you know, ASCII art? We put one triangle on the screen. Nice! Good job. Outputs to a text buffer. Hell yeah. Basically a bitmap. Oh, okay. Alright. So, yeah, I guess it is a bitmap, and then you have like a lookup based on intensity to convert that into like a character with suitable whiteness in it? Question mark? Oh. You could still color it though, couldn't you? I just make the letters change color. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Oh, but it could still spell out whatever you want then, I guess. Eventually. I don't know. Alright, 0. So this is legacy stuff. Presumably used to specify extrapolated border color when... What do you call it when you're trying to read outside the range of the texture? Oversampling is something else. Sampling out of range, I'll call it. I'm realizing this comment is nearly going off the screen. I mean, it's going off the stream's view, but it's also nearly going off my view. Azalea, my voice is dying. Hi. Not as nice. Clunk, I feel like I wanna... You know, I'm gonna get Unity loading. If you're gonna hang around for like a moment, I wanna show you how I made the retro redeem, which makes me have a filter in front of my face that replaces me with ASCII art because of a shader. I wanted to show you, with like, I think it's just one line of code in the shader. Yeah, that one. Thank you, Myriad. With one line, we can have color as well. But, yeah, it's gonna be a little while. We gotta wait for you. I never implemented that. So, yeah. I had considered making it so that, so that when you use the RetroCAD redeem, you could type something, or like specify a set of characters to use, or maybe a font. Yeah, probably a font and size would be good. But, and then it just generates a bitmap and loads that as a texture, because it's just a texture. All of these letters are just a texture. Spoiler, it's not real text that you can copy and paste, unfortunately. Because it's a shader, you know, so it needs a texture. That's very cool. Thank you. Hold on, am I gonna have time? Are we gonna transition quickly enough? Yes, there you go, look. Oh, you just saw it. The background was getting changed as well. Alright, enough obnoxious sounding sounds. This is gonna take like 3 minutes to be real, so I'll just continue this while it keeps loading. And here I wanted to keep a cat girl on my clipboard. Well, you can keep a different cutie on your clipboard over a Clunk stream, because Clunk was making a thing where you can go to a certain URL and you see... Oh no, you can't. No, it was rendering to a canvas, wasn't it? You couldn't actually copy and paste it. Yeah. Never mind. But he was making a thing where, yeah, you could basically see him live in your browser, rendered as text, because his avatar is, you know, ASCII. Well, not necessarily ASCII. You can see me via netcat. Wait, what is netcat? That is not a thing I know. Is it cat, like, concatenate? A cat version, a networked version of concatenate to print the output of a thing? It's like a live stream. Or telnet, or assorted other ways to read a TCP stream easily. Huh. Nice. I was about to say or IRC then, but then I realized, wait a minute, you're probably gonna get rate limited pretty quickly if you're trying to send 10 frames a second. Alright, I need to remind myself how the hell my thing works. So it's at my avatar position, it's a redeem, it's an ASCII file, let's turn that on, boop! Look at that. It looks fun to be able to move this around. You can just see that it's a texture on a plane. It stays like, you know, perpendicular, is that the word? Facing, it faces the camera at all times. Yuki is a netcat. Nice. I did think about that for a moment. Hi, Linton! Wow, what the hell? So many cool people dropping by. David, hi as well! Welcome! You like your code just like your cheese. Sharp. I don't like C# though. I have to use it in Unity. I don't like it. But yeah, look, the texture is literally just this. Nope. That is not what I meant to do. Let's try that again. There we are. It's just that. And so I made like a bunch of settings. You can increase the number of characters to be quite high. I love the way you can just like, you could just turn this up to like, you know, infinitely high because, oh my god, the aliasing. Wow, this is kind of a cool effect for like a glitchy video feed actually. Look at this. What a cool effect actually. Oh, I can't get that close, can I? Hold on, we're backing up. Look at the moire patterns. Oh my god. What the hell? This looks so cool! What the hell? Look at the eyes. It's like some unintentional, like, outline effect. Oh, let me zoom in a bit. Look at that. Whoa, that's trippy. Okay, this, this is not what I was trying to show off at all. Hold on, let me undo all this before I forget. Wait, that's too much. Come back. Come back. Come back! Okay. Alpha threshold. Background anti-aliasing level. Oh, yeah. So this is... Oh, you can't see shit. Background anti-aliasing level is... It specifies how many samples of real color it's taking for each letter. So, for example, for this W right here, it's taken 8 times 8 samples of color behind it. No, that's not right. It's for... No, it's worse than that. It's... It's a shader, so this runs on a per pixel output. So for every pixel of the W is actually taking 8 times 8 samples, which is terrifying to think about. Anyway, yeah, this just makes it look less aliased. So if I decrease this to 1, then look at these lines on the wall. They don't, you know, they're not consistent and they're like weird. But if I increase it to 8, now they are more consistent. They're not jumping in and out of existence. And I can't remember how high I can take this before my GPU grinds to a halt. But let's make it 16 by 16. That's still okay. What the fuck? Shaders are just too powerful. How much is this using? Okay. 32 by 32? Okay. What if I just take this to... This is GPU abuse, okay? Don't do this. Is this, like, 10,000 samples now per pixel? Okay, this is starting to... It's lagging behind my mouse pointer a little bit. Oh my god, okay, that'll be why. Okay, there we are. Okay, wow, my OBS doesn't appreciate that. Holy crap. Whoops. Yeah, OBS wasn't happy about that. I found the limit. I found the limit. It's drawing at that lower refresh rate as well. Alright, let's not do that. Wait, that's the wrong thing. Anyway, sorry. I wanted to show you something quickly. Clunk, sorry, I've got on a tangent. God, this is terrible. Alright, let's quickly load this up. Aza doing well. Maybe team will not troll pick Aza this time. Wait, troll pick? What's happening? We have gone beyond PNG tuber and now animated ASCII tuber. Yes! Not even just ASCII. Not even just like fancy Unicode characters, but emojis. Not even just emojis, right? But animated ones. And is it further than that now? You can just specify YouTube videos, if I remember rightly, to use as the background. Okay, so I think there's one line I can change somewhere around here. Where was it? Oh, did I get rid of it? You can use a YouTube video? Oh my god. That's kind of crazy. Where was it? So this is the red color. Hang on, what was this? So the return color is sampled from the font texture, multiplied by the font color, multiplied by the font intensity. Okay. And there was a simple thing we could do. Okay, if we make the font color be white, so just get rid of that basically. Then now it's going to be white instead of green, right? Yeah. And then we just multiply it with the color that was behind. If I remember rightly, red col multiply equals behind color? Okay, nice. There we are. But there was another thing we could do to get the brightness to be better. I forget what it was. It was something like we divided the behind color by the brightness or something. Because these colors look weirdly washed out because we're kind of applying the brightness twice, basically. We're seeing the brightness once in the form of the color of the pixels that were behind it, so this. And then we're seeing the brightness again in the form of small characters are being chosen for dark areas and big characters are being chosen for bright areas. So we needed to effectively cancel out one of the brightnesses. How did that work again? I think you divided it by the something or other. Oh, wait, I literally have it right there. For color, multiply by behind color over gray val. It's right there. Instead of font color. Oh my god, it's right there in a comment. I can't believe it. Past Uke. Thank you very much. There you go. So this should make it look... There you go. So this is the actual... More looking like the actual color. But it looks more washed out, I'm gonna be honest. It's supposed to look higher contrast. Anyway. I showed you my tail, please respond. Erin! Hi! How are you doing? Font intensity. What was intensity? Oh, is that why? There you go. The intensity was turned up in order to get like a bloom effect. Like that. Like that. Okay, that's why I looked washed out, because it was just clipping on here. The bloom doesn't work on this screen. I need this one. I think there's a way to fix that. I don't know what it is. Would you like to watch the characters get broken in another way? Whoa, that's trippy as fuck! Oh my god, I forgot how trippy this one is. I forgot how trippy that one is. Let me just decrease the number of characters so you can look closer. Watch this. Wait. They're like scrolling at different speeds. The characters that are very... for dark colors are not moving very fast. The characters that are for bright colors are moving very quickly. And it almost gives like a weird fake 3D like parallax effect. Well, it looks like my face is moving in one direction and my eyes are moving in the other direction. Or something. I'm not sure. There's something weird going on. Man. Really interesting effects. But not us trying to... Not the purpose of the thingy. I am alright. How are you, Kiwi? I'm alright, thank you very much. Glad you're doing alright. 3D uke, I know, look! Ah! But yeah. Fake character 3D. Alright. Should I do it? Do you reckon this is better? Let me just click play so I can see myself without without the background. Oh my goodness. Yeah, right, this is the first time I've clicked play since restarting my computer as well. Shush. Whee! Oh, wait, I'm gonna have to force this ASCII thing to on. There we are. Ta-da. I don't know if that looks better than green. I think green looks... I mean, green is so traditional, you know? Ancient serial terminal look is pretty cool. Yeah, me too. This is too advanced. It's not retro if it's like all a million colors, right? At least I should crop it to CGA colors, you know? Cyan, magenta, black and white, right? I think you could do red, green, black and white. Alright, screw it. Let's bring it back. Oh my god, that's like the 4th time this stream that I've whistled through my teeth somehow. I don't know how I do it. I can't do it on demand. It just happens. How do I do it? why am I being applauded? Let's make sure stuff's not... I'll just hold Control Z for a long time. There we are. This is the coward's way of getting stuff back to the original. Alright, that's it. Bye, Unity. I'll load you again in like another 6 months and eventually work on my stuff. Yeah, green definitely makes it a little more retro. I'm glad you're doing alright, Aaron. We always have a text. Oh shh! I have to end stream. Oh my god, I didn't realize it was 9 PM. I was meant to be ending at 9 PM. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna try and speedrun this. But I have to be ending like really soon. Like, as in, I actually have to be out of my room. Okay, so generate the map. Sorry for the whiplash of suddenly getting back to this. GL, was it? Generate. What did I just press? What? No, I don't want to look at Nugget or Nougat package manager. I assume it's meant to look like Nugget, right? Generate map. This one. Texture 2D, yes. GL texture 2D. Package nuggies. Nougat. Yeah. Why are they spelling it like nugget though, just with only one G? This is a large function, yes it is. And then you can free the data after it's been loaded into VRAM. Nice. Unload image from normal RAM, which was STBI. Image free? Return value from STBI load. Yes, that sounds right. Img rectangle. Free the loaded image. This is just free. Oh, as in like Malikan free kind of free, I guess it means. Isn't it like so satisfying when a completely unintentional alignment happens? Image and image. From and free. Yeah, I assume I meant to say nougat. Well, I assume I meant to say nougat. I know. Okay, right, let's just quickly. Oh, this isn't going to be able to be a fast thing, is it? The whole process of generating a texture. Oh yeah, that's where you set up the wrapping mode, the sampling mode. Okay. This is where you want to have a UV. Well, I've already done that. I don't need to worry about that. The fragment shader should then accept the text coord output variable as an input variable. Okay. Wait, is it that simple? Wait, is it that simple? Wait, it's actually this simple. Okay, we might actually be able to do this. So the shader is passing out virtuv. We're taking in virtuv here. We just need to define a sampler 2D. I'm skipping over the text for this, but I understand a bit about the samplers and stuff thanks to shaders in Unity. So we need one to sample the texture. Oh, but we need the texture itself. How do you pass the texture itself in? Oh, right. I think there was something about it automatically using the current GL texture 2D, right? Alright, I'm gonna very quickly rush this and see if it works. And it probably won't because I'm rushing, but let's flipping see. We don't care about the color anymore, right? Do we care about the color anymore? Oh, this is a vertex shader, yeah. We've already done that. Right, sampler, uniform, sampler 2D. Let's do it. Outs and ins, and then uniform. Uniform. Sampler 2D. Sampler 2D. Our texture, they're calling it. Let's call it... text? Question mark? In UV, in... I'll call it in... or text, I guess. Uniform texture. Even though I'm running low on time, I still have to fix vertical alignment of this. It's just... You can't not do that, right? Our texture instead of no communism. Why did I foresee that? I actually foresaw that. Didn't comment on it. Frag color equals texture. So texture is in a function that samples. Okay. So instead of returning this vertex color, here's the key. We no longer do that. We say that the output color, which is frag color.
Cheese.
And then you mean our hand over your textures. I mean our textures. There you go. There's your texture. Hi Chaos, how are you doing? I screamed and then because
Cheese.
landed on my face. And then the last thing I saw was and then I'm sorry. Even though it was Chaos who did it. Texture communism. What does he mean? What does he mean? Why? It's hap. Oh my god, you as well, Aaron. Why? Frag color equals so texture that samples. What is this? What is this flipping IntelliSense doing? It's trying to prompt me to continue. Okay, whatever. So that is the uniform texture at the position of vert UV. That should be it. Well, that will hopefully be it. All that's left to do is bind the texture before calling draw elements. Well, we've already done that. And assign the texture to the fragment shader's sampler. Oh, and it will automatically assign the texture. Oh, I see. It'll automatically. Okay. So I've already done bind texture down here when I was loading it. Where was it? There. That's already done as well, right? This might just work. How likely do you think it is that this is just gonna work? Let's try it. I should have run a poll, but there's no time. I mean, prediction. Oh my god! It worked! I'm upside down, but it works! I'm also squished. Oh my god, I cannot believe that actually worked. I was rushing so much. I gotta comment everything now. Holy crap. We got ourselves a texture! Hell yeah! Well, maybe this is why she's... maybe this is why she's screaming, because she's upside down. Just makes it more authentic. Oh my god, alright. Well, I have to end stream now. I'm very sorry for the sudden ending. I just realized. I have to be getting up early tomorrow to do IRL stuff, and I got a shower before then, and I don't want to have to shower first thing tomorrow, so I'm going to shower last thing tonight, so that tomorrow I don't have to get up quite as early. Anyway, yeah, that's going to be all for now. Thank you very much for being here. Sorry for the very sudden ending. I looked at the time and it was... Wait, why am I so high up? There we are. I looked at the time and it was 9 PM. Now it's 9:08, so... Alright, I gotta do this. But yeah, congrats on the first texture. Thank you very much. I'm really surprised at how easy that was to go from vertex colors to texture. If I had not known so much about the concept of sampling and samplers from HLSL and Unity, that would have been a bit, you know, I wouldn't have been able to skip all of that text. I will also go back and read it. I've already read it once off stream, but I will read it again off stream, I guess. But yeah, thanks for the triangles. No worries. Thank you for the wonderful stream. You're very welcome. Squished. Yes, she was squished. Oh, I see. Because I was being squished on the screen as well. I see what you did there. Mukatek, hi. Welcome back. And goodbye. Why am I being patted and why am I having cheese thrown at me? I will question the second one more than the first. One sec. Let's get back to twitch.tv and see who's streaming. Is Zai still streaming? Because if she is, that's where I'm going. Oh my god, she is, but she's playing Half-Life. Fred is doing software and game dev, but I rated Fred much more recently. Tetolix as well. You know what? Zai's recently started streaming again, so I'm gonna rate her. She does plenty of dev stuff. Tonight, she's not. But so some of the time she might be. I was about to say today she is. Tonight she's not, today she is. No, that's... Oh my god. Oh,
Stone, I
Shush.
just need to
quiet,
not die.
Twitch, shut up. I just realized, oh, that's worrying. I just realized that there is like a... How did that happen? Some wire from my cursed Arduino underneath my bed thingy, the thing that's responsible for letting you see the temperature over there, as well as the Trackmania fan, and my heart rate, is kind of being stretched a bit, and I don't really know how this has not managed to unplug the wire from the board. Somehow it hasn't. I need to fix that. Alright, anyway, that's gonna be all for now. I'm gonna try and do 2 more streams this week, but as you can probably tell, there is some stuff happening IRL. So, or whatever, I won't be able to stream tomorrow, probably, unless it's a late or very calm ASMR evening/night stream. But yeah, thank you all very much for being here. Bye. Hold on, let me actually start the raid. I can't just end. Stop.
Cheese.
Why?
Cheese.
Alright. Wait, I'm doing a shout out. That'll stop your cheese. Alright, here's where we're going. Ta-da! Yes. The original Half-Life, not Black Mesa. Nice. Pat. Wait, pat. Oh yeah, right, because Half-Life was released for free on Steam recently, wasn't it? Even though I already have it on CDs. There we are. So we are heading on over to...
Cheese.
We're heading on over to Zai. Yep, Half-Life currently, but dev stuff a lot of the time. By the way, she's making her own game engine in D, the language of D. I think she was using D for that. I know she's a big fan of D and the D, and don't worry, she'd be perfectly approving of the pun. But yes, I think the game engine itself was also written in D. Yeah. Not right now, though. So yeah, I will try to see you all at least once more this week. I would really like twice. I should be shilling myself, but I can't really. I shilled myself earlier. Whatever. Info's in the flipping about section for anybody who actually cares. But but that's going to be whisked away from you as well because we're leaving this channel. Yeah. Bye for now. Also, music commissions. I'm not doing any at the moment though. Maybe on one stream at some point. Bye. I'm out of time. Pew. Nyan.